I know. I
controversial.
wasn't. I
It's too
wasn't
late.
though. Like,
No, you weren't. You weren't.
I really wasn't. I'm just saying, like, only the best of the best go through that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Wait
And
for
no
it
one...
to, because it takes a while for the notification to send.
Yeah. I have to keep shaking this, or the powder goes all the way to the bottom. So by the time I get to the bottom, it gets really strong.
I don't even know what my thing was.
I'll leave it open.
Wow. Here it is. Wait. Notification has not come through just yet.
How do I full screen you?
I think you can click.
No, I can see you, and then like I'm in like a picture-in-picture mode on the side. But how do I full screen this whole thing? It doesn't.
I think if you just click the screen.
Yeah, it doesn't do that. Doesn't matter. It doesn't
Is it
matter.
not?
Oh no, here we go. Found it. I found it. It's the little thing on the bottom right. Wait, if I share my screen, will the stream pick it up?
Your camera may jump. Your camera might go off.
That's fine.
Yeah, for the duration of your screen share.
Yeah, it's fine. There are a couple of things I wanted to show you.
If anything, yeah, I can. You can just send it, link it in the chat, and I'll just put it on screen because I can just show it on my screen.
I was gonna like physically like show you like the
Oh, like
process.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but it doesn't. You don't really need to see my face for that, you know.
That's fine. We want to see your beautiful face.
Bro, I need a trim. You know, I haven't had a haircut. Okay, I know you say it all the time too, but my shit's blinding me, bro. I can swear, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. My stuff, my hair blinds me. But like when I wash my hair, I say wash because before I used to wash my hair like every single, like whenever I showered, basically, I would wash my hair.
That's not good, you know.
I was told that, but
it's really damaging for your hair.
I haven't had a trim since August. My hairline still there. My shape up still kind of. Ooh,
Boy,
what was that?
Bezos money from Mr. Guri. Thank you very much for the sub.
Man,
Streaming at normal times, unheard of. It is very true. It's very true. But you know, here we are.
It was like planned though, wasn't it?
It was planned. I didn't plan to stream though. I plan to stream tomorrow.
Oh shit, yeah. What were we talking about?
I don't know. One sec. I just wanna. Is my. I can't change my camera settings on Discord.
You know what? You actually look okay in the Discord compared to like how I'm looking at you.
Yeah, for some reason it looks really bad on stream.
I think because it's small and I'm looking at you and on like a 4K display, so flex.
It's also because my camera's operating at 60 hertz right now, so there's flickering, and I can't. I don't know if I can change it because it's on Discord.
It's not that deep, bro. It's really not that deep.
Scuffed,
like it looks fine in the.
Let me have a look. Video.
Oh, you got one of them Logitech ones?
What? I can't change it.
Wait, does it only do max 720p?
Nah, it should do 1080 at 60 hertz though.
Okay, not many webcams do that, but then again, this is probably expensive.
Well, we might have to just deal with the.
It's fine, dude. Honestly, it's fine.
Right,
it's fine.
right, okay. You can't change it while it's being used. Yeah. We'll just have to deal with it. Hey, listen, the first episode. It's a scuffed podcast, but not the scuffed podcast.
One day we'll look back on this and be like, oh my god.
Maybe, hopefully.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll get my DSLR set up right here somewhere, and then have a nice picture. And...
I think I have like my first ever recorded video that I never uploaded. It was of those when I was still doing those Assassin's Creed videos.
Mm.
And I didn't use a microphone. I didn't have a microphone. I was using literally this headset here. And the microphone is literally that little hole there.
Wow.
There's a little hole there in it. It sounds okay when you're talking to my friends and stuff, because I guess headsets it's okay if it sounds like a radio, but when you're recording it doesn't sound good.
Yeah, well,
It
that's like
doesn't
mine.
sound
I
good.
mean, I've still got the tape from when I smashed it.
That's a Kraken though. Those are like one of the really good ones.
Yeah. But it's not. I don't know. I've never liked the mic quality for this one. I prefer the one that my brother has. I bought it for him.
To be fair, I think it's like your raspy voice kind of helps though. It's
HyperX.
not that deep.
Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Who knows?
Yeah.
People
I
seem
wanted
to.
to show you something because we,
Oh, go
we
on.
were talking about this in your last stream when I was on the phone. I could not hear myself, by the way. It's not your fault, obviously. It was
What do you
fault
mean?
when we was talking.
Mm.
When I called you during your podcast, we were talking about that Sony phone,
Oh,
and I was
what
going
the
to tell
audio
you.
quality was just shit.
Yeah, I couldn't hear myself. Like obviously, because you was doing that. You was doing that
Yeah, I was
literally.
trying to hold it to the mic.
Yeah. And because my thumbs were hurt and I was typing through my phone, and just got so annoyed because I was talking so much.
Well, now you have unlocked the wonders of Discord.
Yeah,
You
no.
know.
I didn't have Discord before September.
Yeah, because you're a console gamer.
Okay, you know what? Do you understand how much a PS5 costs if you were to build a PC built around it? I can show you right now.
What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean?
Okay, let me show you. Right? Because I'm showing my screen.
If you know a PS5 built, Wah. Wah. Make sure you be careful, yeah.
Oh,
Because remember, this is on stream, yeah. This is live.
I deleted my history before this, just in case.
Good. I don't want to see, yeah, Riz can get cancelled, but I don't want to be cancelled just yet, you know.
You can't make the thing bigger.
One shot. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so you know this. A console, a phone, everything, they're just computers with software built inside to limit or boost or what's it called? I don't know what the word is. Optimize for what they're being used for. So if you go to my video about the PS5, right? I have a breakdown of the specs. If you were to build this, with a PC, it will cost. I'll show you. So you're looking for an AMD 8-core 16 thread at 3.5 gigahertz, right? So system builder, just use a CPU. Have you ever used one of these websites before?
Have I ever used? I have, ish. Because that's kind of how we made our PC.
Yeah. So essentially, when you pick a part, when you go down the list, it will essentially adjust the filters so that everything is compatible, essentially. So if you choose a CPU, it won't recommend. You won't be able to select the CPU core on a motherboard that doesn't support this CPU, because obviously an AMD and an Intel one won't work. Okay. But this one is very close. Okay, the Ryzen 7 3700. So
that's the one I'm looking to get for my PC.
16 thread, 3.6 gigahertz. That's very similar to the PlayStation one, right? 3.5 gigahertz, 8 core 16 threads, right? That alone is 300. Oh, let me put it in pounds. That alone is literally that much. And
it's
then
gone down in price.
It's gone down in price.
Yeah,
it's gone down in price.
It was at 350 when I was looking to upgrade.
Yeah. And then if we take a like the GPU, because PS5 doesn't have like regular RAM. All of their RAM is built into the GPU, so it's VRAM. So if we take the 2.23 gigahertz, the RDNA 2 ones, video card, literally, let me see if I can find it. It's this one. The cheapest one already costs more than a PlayStation. This one here. I don't even think this is the same. 2.23 gigahertz.
Was that
so
711? Wow.
This is not even. This is like less powerful than what the PlayStation 5 has, but it's still got the 16 gigabytes of GDDR6 and even that alone is more expensive than is twice the price of a PS5 without the disc.
Mm.
If you deep like how much that's not including a motherboard, which is essential. That's not including the SSD. How much would a 800? How much would a 500 gigabyte SSD be for this? Probably a lot.
Nah, 500 gig because we upgraded last year. We upgraded to a 500 SSD. And
Okay.
it wasn't that bad. I think it was like how much was the SSD? How much was the SSD? 50, yeah, £50.
Okay. Wait. Was it? Oh yeah. That's actually not that bad.
Yeah,
Wait.
SSD ain't that bad.
What was the storage?
We have. Let me double check it. 465 gig.
465 gig. Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good if you're running like software off it, but it's not great for storing games. But you don't really want to be storing big programs on SSD anyway.
Yeah,
They're too
no.
expensive.
I only run like games that I play regularly on my SSD, and then everything else is off the D drive, my hard drive, which is 2 terabytes.
How fast is it? Is it like one of those Barracuda ones?
What, my SSD?
No, your hard drive.
Hard drive?
Do you know what the company is?
Nah, I'm not too sure.
My goal is to build not a goal. It's not a goal. It's something I wanted to do this year, which was to build a PC.
You should do it. Do it on stream.
Yeah. That was like my idea. I just need the money because I'm paying for uni by myself this time.
Yeah. The money to build a PC is it's a different beast. It's a different animal.
I'm an idiot, so I know I'm gonna like max it out and get like a Core i9 or something stupid that I don't need.
Well, see, you say you don't need it, yeah, but I would go, having built, like, we kind of built this PC. We got it built for us on a website, but you can choose the parts. I would say definitely it's better to spend more for long term.
That's my motto whenever I sell computers at Curry's. I say to a customer, because everyone at work, because I don't work in the computer department, everyone at work is like, sell the attachments, don't care. If a customer says, oh yeah, my budget is £500, sell them a £400 laptop. My goal is, if a customer's budget is £500, make them spend £700 and tell them that they need the accessories. You know?
I agree with that.
It's not hard to sell the accessories. Tell someone, do you need Microsoft Word? Yes. There we go.
Exactly. You're gonna need Microsoft Word. Like, those are just software. Like, you're gonna need Word.
Yeah.
You're gonna need
the inquiries. The important stuff is the insurance, the Word, the antivirus.
Antivirus, especially now. You might want to get a VPN.
Yeah, but we don't sell that, surprisingly. I think.
Are you allowed?
I think McAfee has like a VPN built in though sometimes.
Are you allowed to sell a VPN?
I don't know. I
don't know about that one, because I know, like,
I don't know.
I think advertising VPNs on YouTube isn't allowed. Like, you can advertise it, but you can't say, like, because technically it's not.
Oh, NordVPN.
Oh, VPN's illegal. No, because I've seen people that are just like,
no
it
way,
can't,
bro.
like, don't say I came, like, it's not from me. Like, it's one of those ones where even on, like, say on Twitch, if I say I'm gonna kill you in a video game,
yeah,
you cover your own back, because you're not allowed to say I'm gonna kill you, so you have to say I'm gonna kill you in a video game. So I'm gonna kill you in a video game.
You know NordVPN, bro.
Yeah, I know NordVPN. It's a huge one.
You know Surfshark VPN, bro.
Yeah. Nord is like everywhere, all over the place.
You know Raid Shadow Legends, bro.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Bro, NordVPN
Not
is like
sponsored.
the five sponsored, like, it's like NordVPN, Raid Shadow Legends, like Squarespace,
yeah, that's a big one.
Squarespace, Manscaped, and
I've got one.
And like D brand or something.
Yeah. It's like those are the internet brands that sponsor every guy, like everyone.
Everyone. How much money do they make? I mean,
I think they make a lot.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm pretty sure like Manscaped is like important.
Manscaped is huge. Even I've got a Manscaped. Like,
I actually want to get one, because I like recently, like, obviously when I trim, I don't go to skin. So, like, I have, like, a little afro. Not a little afro, like a little 5 o'clock shadow down there. my shit's curly, bro.
You what? Well, damn.
Yeah. I told
Ladies,
you
he is single.
I told you I'm Kenyan from the waist down, bro.
Oi. Kenyan where it matters, huh?
Yeah.
I see. Damn. But yeah, no, I've got a Manscaped. Manscaped's great. I use it on my face. I don't use it down there. Down there, I
Yeah.
go to skin. I use a razor blade.
You're brave.
I am.
I
I
probably
am.
was in secondary school. One of my boys was like, "Oh yeah, I use tape." I was like, "What?" Bro, like I know the guy's name, and I don't wanna bait him up. But he said it. We were creasing so hard.
Tape. What? Like a wax strip.
Yeah, like waxing, bro.
Oh. I mean, fair play, man. Listen, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But wow.
Oh,
Wow.
well, you know, someone should have told us that secondary school was as good as it got. I don't know if you enjoyed secondary school, but like
Yeah, I did.
at the
Secondary school was
time,
the
at the
best.
time, thinking about, I was like, oh, waking up at 8:30 or not 8:30, waking up at like 7:30 every morning to leave the house at 8:30 to, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, we did that every day for 5 days a week, bro. I struggle to wake up at 10 nowadays.
Yeah, and I had training, so I was waking up at around 6 a.m. to get
I
to school
used
for
to,
7 a.m.
yeah.
Train for an hour and then do my whole school day and then train after school too. And I don't know,
I remember,
like looking back on that, I couldn't do it.
I remember when I was in like year 7 and stuff, I used to do like the before school and after school like sports stuff. One of my biggest regrets of secondary school was not like sticking with it. Like I used to really enjoy doing like rugby, and for some reason I never pursued it. And I thought I'd be really good at it because I was always big, but then I was also like taller than everyone else and stronger than not. I was kind of stronger than everyone else. Some people, I don't know. Obviously, when people start going gym and shit, then it was a bit mad. But yeah, like I kind of regret not like pursuing it.
Yeah, I mean, I regret not pursuing and sticking with boxing. Like, I kind of listened to my
Yeah.
mum and she was like, oh, it's too violent, so you have to stop. And that's why I went into basketball.
Yeah.
But, like, being from the UK,
Was that like your only two choices?
what, boxing and basketball?
Basketball.
Yeah, man, it was either that or, you know, rap or
Rap or go to
go to the league.
What did he have? TJ and have a rap or the league.
That's it, man. And I picked the league, and the league didn't pick me.
I did basketball in Brunel for like a year.
How was that?
It was the best thing I've ever done that year. Like I've gained a lot of weight now, but during that year, you can. I mean, I don't know if you can ask. Like, I don't know if people like that you know have like noticed it, but like I used to look at pictures, and I used to be way slimmer back then. And like it was great discipline, and it was amazing. And the fact that I was going to continue, like I did it for the whole year. Um, but then obviously uh I left that place, and then I was gonna say, yeah, when I got to Kingston I was gonna do it, but then COVID happened, so I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's certain unis that allow for, like, if you play basketball, or you do a sport, they give you time in the gym, they give you time to go and shoot and stuff. But I'm not too
Yeah.
sure what the like prerequisites for that are. Oi, G Fuel. This episode is brought to you by G Fuel.
No, it's not.
30% off. Use code Big Riz. That's a great segue into an advert. So, you know, G Fuel, if you want to sponsor us, that's how we'll advertise your stuff.
I got flavors for days.
Look at that. This episode is brought to you by. It's not brought to you by G Fuel though. It's not brought to you by G Fuel. I wish it was.
Not gonna lie to you, this stuff tasted better than I expected, but I kind of, I mean, it's not a surprise. I bought it for the image.
Yeah, fair enough. How does it taste?
So the PewDiePie one tastes like if you mixed blackcurrant Ribena with a little bit of strawberry Ribena, so it tastes really good.
Okay, that sounds nice.
The KSI one, the strawberry banana flavor, this mixed in with milk is top tier, bro. It's S tier. This one's really good.
Okay.
Even when you mix it in with like the water, how you're supposed to do it, It's like one of the smoothest ones. These two, so the Raspberry Lemonade, this one's very like fizzy and sour tasting.
Yeah.
I like this because it kind of like wakes you up, and this one I got because it was like Crash Bandicoot, and I used to play Crash Bandicoot back on the PS1.
And does it actually work? Like, is it actually like it
See,
gives you the energy?
my friend said this to me, and my friend said he's like, "Oh, bro, was there a delay, or did you feel did you feel the effects straight away?" I'm like, "Bro, this is just caffeine. It's not a drug."
It's not like cocaine, you know. You take it. Like, yes, I have the
To be fair,
power.
my G Fuel video is uploaded. I just need to make the thumbnail for it.
Where? Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I
But
was gonna link it
the
in the
one I
chat.
was going to use, probably I can't use. I probably can't use it.
I mean,
I had so I
I
don't
can
know if you
kind of
saw my
imagine it.
story, but I had like white lines of G Fuel with a razor next to it.
I think if you put
It
the
was like, yeah.
G Fuel tub next to it, you may save yourself. But
Yeah, I don't risk
yeah,
it. I don't
don't risk it.
It's
Not
like
when you're
risking
small.
ban for like potential like come on, bro.
Yeah.
It's like when a rapper smokes like CBD. Does that make it any different to like if they were smoking regular weed in terms of influence? Probably not. Probably not. Uh, yo, when did gaming or when did technology become like cool? Was it Iron Man?
It was. I don't know, but that's what I was talking about in that video. My
Bro,
my angry
literally,
gamer rant.
we had this conversation on the phone like the next day you made that video. I was
Yeah.
like, "Boy, you even shout me out."
Yeah, because like it was it somehow hype beast culture
Yeah.
just took over technology culture and gaming and having the newest tech, sorry. Like, I don't know when, I don't know how, I don't know why. It just happened. Somewhere
Yeah.
down the line, they just crossed over. These two worlds, which are separate like this for a very long time, crossed over, and now this is it. They are one. They're one and the same.
Yeah, having the latest iPhone makes you cooler than someone who has the previous gen. Having a PS5, even though you're probably watching on like the old CRT TVs, makes you better than someone who owns a PS4 and on a 4K TV. You know,
Yeah.
it's one of those things I said to my friend because my friend obviously some of my friends couldn't get him, and I was like to him, I was like, listen, two reasons why you should get a PlayStation 5. First one, most important one, if you want one.
Of
If you
course,
want
of
one, you
course.
want one. But like, even like now, and I said this in my video, I said this in like both my videos. There's no point in getting a PS5 right now if you don't have a 4K HDR TV, and if you play the games that are available on the PS4 already, because
Yeah.
the Spider-Man Miles Morales game, there's not that much difference between the PS4 Pro, especially, and the PS5 version. There's not that much of a difference. Call of Duty, I play at 1080p anyway because I run it at like 120 hertz, which yeah, that's kind of cool. But then, if you really cared about FPS, you wouldn't be on console. Yo, your stuff says we'll be right back. Ah, okay. If you cared about, so this is a thing with like, especially when making a PS5 on a PC, for example, just because the PS5 can run 4K at 60 HDR doesn't mean that someone wants that. On the PC, if you have those same components in a PC, you can run 1080p at how many frames per second
Yeah,
on
it's
any
true.
other game?
Yeah.
Probably higher than
Probably
120
higher.
to be honest.
Uh-huh.
Probably higher than 120 on a PS4. You're locked with the frame rate. Like they lock the frame rate. It's only like a few games that have unlocked frame rates. Even then, when they say unlocked, that means just locked at 60 instead of 30. The Last
Another
of Us
thing though,
2, yeah.
another thing, sorry, that I was just gonna say
No,
is
go on.
about PS5. So I got a PS5.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I have two games, FIFA and NBA 2K. Why? Because there are no games. Like there's
Yeah.
Demon Souls
I
and
was gonna say
there's,
Spider-Man, but no.
but it's the same game just updated.
Bro, it's not even updated.
Is it not?
Bro, I said this in my I have my Spider-Man video, my project thingy.
Yeah.
I mentioned that Miles Morales is in the bucket of trash Spider-Man games. because it's £60
Yeah, it's full
and it's
price and it's
4
crap.
hours.
It's a DLC.
It's 4 hours, bro. Hold on 1 second. 1 second.
It's a £60
Remember this
DLC.
game?
Yeah, that's a
7 hours to
classic.
complete. 7 hours to complete, bro. I have the other one as well. I can't find it. Bro.
Yeah.
But anyway, 7 hours to complete. This came out in the year 2001.
Yeah, that's another thing about PS5, about the new gen. The games are so fucking expensive. Oh my god. The only reason why I got FIFA, I normally say I'm not gonna get a FIFA until later on in the year, but FIFA was £23 on sale, so I got it. I was like, oh shit, £23 for a PS5 game. That's a bargain. 2K I got because Adam was really into 2K for a bit, and I knew he would play. I knew someone would actually play the game. So and he did. Like, so yeah, I got 2K. It was 55 off Amazon. Everything else is like 60, 69.99. It's just too much money, and there's not even that many games. There's no choice. So I'm just gonna wait until prices fall. Then I'm gonna buy Demon's Souls. I'm gonna play it. I want to stream it. And hopefully, as games come out, the price will fall, and they're not just gonna take it like, oh, this is the new gen. This is the new way of pricing games. Let's price everything at 60 plus.
I think like the indie games and like those like the throwback games, because people love throwbacks. The remaster and stuff. That stuff's gonna be cheaper, but the AAA games are always gonna be AAA games. But in my opinion, and Assassin's Creed is a very, very, very like key example of this. When you make a AAA game and £60, they make it sort of worth £60. So
Did you play the new one?
I'm giving up with Assassin's Creed, bro.
Yeah, for me, it's the same game. They just reskin it.
Assassin's Creed, I believe Ubisoft finished it, and then now they're like, okay, let's make a game that costs 60 quid or $600 million to make, right? And have just an RPG where people can spend a lot of runtime playing this game.
Yep,
So they feel
I
like
agree.
the £60 is worth it, because we can't write this story anymore.
I mean, fuck, Desmond's dead. Like, the main story of Assassin's Creed with Ezio and Desmond,
Exactly.
it's done. It's finished. He's let the woman, the goddess, into the world, and
yeah, bro. This is what I said, right? Would it have been so bad if they ended it with Origins? So, the first Assassin's Creed was based on the real assassins and Templars from the Crusade era. Then especially like in secondary school, when like the whole Illuminati thing was getting like really popular.
yeah.
When Jay-Z and Kanye were doing this in the club, and I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
And like it makes sense. Like, okay, what if the Templars still existed throughout the eras, just in secret, right? And
As Abstergo.
yeah, as Abstergo, or as the Templars, or as the Borgia family, or whatever. Like they made it make, obviously it's still fiction, and that's okay. You make it make sense. They're like, okay, so the secret society that works in private, that's trying to control the world and all that. They did that with the Batman game, with the League of Shadows, not the Batman game, the Batman movie with League
The
of
movie,
Shadows.
yeah.
They did it with and the Illuminati was also like this really popular thing back in the day, especially with the whole like iron shit, right?
Yep.
So would have been so bad. So they did, okay, cool. So, and they worked down the period of time of Crusade, Renaissance Italy, where you actually watched how an assassin gets developed from birth, or how the best assassin got developed from birth to death with Ezio, and then it trailed off into the American Revolution, a story about how an assassin got led into the Templars, how got persuaded or whatever into the Templar era, blah 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 blah. Then you got to Victorian London, right?
Yeah.
You can't go much further than that unless you go into like the modern era, so World War II and then
I think that would have been good, you know.
so in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, so the one based in London, there are some flash forwards to World War II London, where you discuss things with Winston
Right,
Churchill
right.
and things like that. But once you've done that, what more is there to do? You're going into
It's
the
true.
modern era.
Modern era.
So what they did was they made 1 second.
And this is a good time to go into our next sponsor, Ubisoft.
Oh, wish. then they made this game. Okay, how did the assassins? Where did it come from?
Yeah, the
Where did they
origins of
come
the
from?
order.
The origins. So they go back to ancient Egypt with Cleopatra and this guy who essentially birthed the assassin order.
Yep, yep, it's true.
So that was the first Assassin's Creed that was based before the first Assassin's Creed.
And then yeah, I agree. Then you end it.
And then Odyssey.
Odyssey was,
Odyssey
bro.
is based before that.
That's the thing. Odyssey's based
So,
before that, and also
Where is it
Odyssey.
coming from?
So my brother played Odyssey, and I was watching him sometimes play because he's on the PC, and I just walk around, and I'm seeing like all these godly powers and like what's going on the screen. So I spoke to him. I was like, "What's actually happening? What is going on?" It's G Fuel. Exquisite taste. But yeah, I'm asking him, what's going on? Like, this is meant to be Assassin's Creed, not like what the fuck is this? Not God of War. And he's like, well, basically, you are like the son or daughter of like Zeus or something, and you have all these the spear of Zeus and
So Kratos.
yeah. So essentially, it's God of War in Assassin's Creed.
Hercules.
And I'm thinking, right, so what have they done? Like, it's no longer Assassin's Creed. It's no longer about the Assassin's Order. It's that storyline is gone. It's dead, finito,
Yeah.
and it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. They can't make a game called Assassin's. They can't make a game called Vikings Valhalla. They have to use that. They have to use that Assassin's Creed IP to make it work, right? They have to, or at least to get the Assassin's Creed fans, the RPG fans, and the people who are interested in Greek, not Greek, Roman mythology. Oh, sorry, Norse mythology, into it. So I'm thinking of Odyssey still. So
Odyssey was like I tried to play it. I liked playing as the female assassin. I actually think
she's the better one because I've heard her voice is better. Like her voice is better suited her voice acting.
and her
is
voice
better.
acting is exquisite. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I think that's something video games are missing. So I really enjoyed the Tomb Raider video games.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why. I feel like there's too much of the video game industry right now is focused around like the story of the male
Sequels.
and sequels, and then going into the male sequels and going into the male. I really like there's something different about having a female protagonist,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I really like it. I don't know what it is.
I never. It's controversial. No, it's not. People say that when a company includes like a female protagonist, right, or a protagonist that isn't like a white male, they're trying to be like representative. And
Yeah, I don't
here's
think
my
it's a
thing,
bad
right?
thing.
I don't think it's a bad thing, but I also think it's also not true. I think it's okay to say that, yeah, cool, this person is blah blah blah. They exist, but it doesn't have anything to do with the story. Maybe it's just a badass chick that's raiding tombs,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
a girl who is living in the middle at the end of a pandemic,
Yeah,
and has to fight a bunch of zombies and trying to get revenge on blah blah blah. Just because this character's not a white male doesn't necessarily make it representative. Do you get what I'm
yeah,
trying to
I
say?
get what
Even
you're
if it's
saying.
like
I get what you're saying.
yeah,
But like at the same time, I think people are very quick to get angry and to say,
yeah.
as you said,
Did
like
you
things are forced.
have you seen the thing about the potato head thing?
Oh yeah, and
Bro,
women
it
Twitch themselves,
it wasn't
Wimex
even.
and
It wasn't even they were getting rid of Mr. Potato Head. Hasbro have sub brands, right? One of those brands is called Mr. Potato Head, where you can buy a Mr. Potato Head and a Mrs. Potato Head. All they did was change that subtitle to Potato Head, where you can still buy a Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head.
yeah, it just for me personally, I just think don't rewrite history. So don't go back. Don't change the stuff that shouldn't be changed or can't be changed. Like it happened, that's history, cool. We understand maybe in this time, in this day and age, it's not acceptable. So we're gonna move on into the future. So the new things we make, the new roles we make, as Mr. Finessa put, make new roles that make sense for black people to be in. Make new roles for that make sense for Asians to be in, for non-white people. Don't go back and like rewrite shit and change this because you want to be more inclusive and representative. But going forward, make that your like put that at the forefront of your your future plans.
Yeah.
Cool. We want to make a game which has a black person who's the protagonist, and it's gonna be within a black kingdom or something. We're gonna have a game that has a female and she's black, or a transgender black person, or you know, a transgender person. There's that game, which has got the story of the trans guy. It's one of those story games. I forgot what it's called now.
Um.
Completely forgot what it's called now. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna find it. It's one of those story games where you choose like what you want to do. Trans guy game. I don't think that will. But yeah, this one.
What's it called?
Uh, I forgot what it's called now. Tell me why. Yeah, tell me why. Tyler. Tyler's the trans guy, and apparently it's a really good game. Like, it's a really good game, and it shows you like the things trans people go through, their daily struggles, their day-to-day life, because it is one of those games. And of course there's a story there's more to the story than just that, but it gives you an insight, and I think that's important moving forward, where we have, because I mean, me personally, I learned most of the things I learned through video games and through movies and TV shows.
Yeah.
If we moving forward have roles and games centered around those communities, the black community, the Asian community, the trans community, gay, homosexual, like the LGBTQ plus, it's gonna teach kids growing up more things and more about those communities, so then when they get older, there's already an understanding that's been developed from a very young age, from playing these games, from watching these shows. And then as you move forward, those things don't become as taboo to talk about, because I don't think they should be taboo.
No. Do you buy into the whole brainwashing thing?
In what sense?
Like when you push like should we call it when you push diversification, let's call it the broader term diversification into like children's media, it makes them question things, and it's probably gonna
Like it influences them to become a certain way.
to become and question things, and
I think that personally, I think there is an extent of it. Like, to some extent, yes, but most of the time, no. Because I do think that this is going into like the broader question of like, are you born gay? Are you born believing that you don't feel comfortable in your own body? And I actually do think that's possible. I think you are born that way, and therefore you make the choice, not the choice, but if you are born, say, a man, and you want to become a woman, that's obviously your choice to make. But if you're born gay, that's it. And homosexuality predates any religious book, any religious text. It predates anything. And I think it's important that we recognize it's a real thing, and these people go through day-to-day struggles, but they also live a normal life. They are just normal human beings, and they can be involved in video games. They can be involved in movies and TV shows. And
I know you're a PC gamer, but did you look at all those Last of Us 2 do you want to call them scandals or controversies?
Oh, what with Ellie, the kissing and all that?
Yeah, like when I played, because I it took me like 7 months to finish Last of Us 2. I didn't play it for like 3 months because I was still finishing Last of Us 1 on my channel. Subscribe. And then I played Last of Us 2, but then it takes me forever to finish games. And like all my friends were telling me, "Oh, bro, I saw the leaks and it's shit. Like, it's trash. They ruined the game. They did this. They did that." I'm like, "Alright, cool, fair enough. This is my favorite game. This is the sequel to my favorite form of media of all time, right? I'm going to walk into this trying not to come out with a bias, right? I'm gonna try to walk into this without a bias, right? I played the game and I loved it. And the reason why I loved it is because I didn't care that Ellie was a lesbian. I really didn't. Because what I liked about it, and I don't know if this is a bad thing to say, but her being a lesbian had nothing to do with the story. It had nothing to do with her personality.
And that,
she's a lesbian.
exactly. And that, I think, is the most important part. Because
she has a girlfriend. She has a female friend, right? and she has a female friend, and that's it. There was this part in the game where there's like a flashback. So Ellie's like 20, so she's 19 in this game. Is 4 years after the end of the first game, right?
Okay, yeah.
There's a point where Ellie. So just you know what happens, right? So
Yep. Yep.
after Joel dies, they do a thing. Spoiler alert! They do this thing, and then there's like this. So every time like the characters sleep and there's like a new day, they can do this little flashback sequence just to just change the pace. Because by the end of every day, there's like this really high pace, high emotion, blah 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 set piece, and then Naughty Dog do this thing where they like sort of ease out into a bit more like they pace the game beautifully. Especially with the first game. So there's this flashback point where Ellie is a little bit older than when she was in the first game, and she's doing an adventure with Joel. Right? She goes through this thing, and they do a little mission together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where she's like 14, 15, like 16, 17, right? And then and then Joel signals to Ellie that she might like this boy called Jesse, right?
Yeah.
And and then Ellie kind of hints to him that, oh yeah, you have no idea how much I don't like him.
So that's the first time you sort of, yeah, okay.
I was thinking that this was going to happen, and I thought this was going to be a controversial plot point, right? Ellie was going to come out to her dad Joel, right? And because he's an old timely Texan, he might not have approved initially. They didn't do it. They didn't care. they didn't do
They
it.
didn't
And
go
I was like,
Cletus
great,
Underwood. Hell, Ellie, what are you talking about? You gotta, come on now. You gotta understand what's going on here.
Bro, that reason
They
is
didn't
why
go
I
and-
want to do it a bit. Like, it's just that reason.
They didn't go and do that, yeah.
Am I loud, by the way?
Nah, you're fine. I've got you on my,
Oh, no, it's cool. It's fine.
I've got you on my thing. You're equalized on my mixer, so don't worry, I got you. But yeah, I think that's an important thing. Like, of course, they are just people. Like, the fact that you're lesbian, gay, bi, trans, like whatever, you're a person. It doesn't matter. You're still gonna be going through, you know, if you're fighting zombies, you're trying to survive. That the fact that you like girls isn't a part of like the plot. It's not a major part. It's just
not.
it's just there. The same way like you're just alive.
So when the credits rolled at the end of the game, right? And I have footage of this literally when I uploaded it. Not many games made me look through the credits and go like, did I what? Not like what, as in like what just happened. It's just like you're trying to like make sense of it. I haven't seen that. I don't see many people do that other than like in like movies. You know when you see movies and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
blah blah blah, ending explained. And I'm like, it took me a while. I had to go into my like SD card and into my video and watch it again several times. This is before I uploaded the video to actually fully understand what happened. And when I saw it, one of the controversies of the game was Ellie let the bad guy go.
Right.
Ellie let the bad not bad guy, she's a woman, the bad person go. She decided to forgive and not kill her and whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they hinted it this whole time that like maybe maybe Ellie might have grown from this, or maybe there's a reason for it, and blah blah blah. And it's one of those things where like you look back at the ending and then you look at it again and read it again and you realize those little small points. And then that's why I think that this game is a masterpiece. Is that a bad thing to
Oh,
say?
a
No,
masterpiece.
don't get me wrong. I don't throw the term legend, and I don't throw the term masterpiece just out there.
Right.
Like people say, oh yeah, blah blah.
So out of 10, if you were to rate that game out of 10, how much? What is 8?
Yeah.
Why not? What's the 2 that's missing?
Okay, so the game's 20 hours long, which is average, right?
Yeah, that's a decent length.
Yeah. So at the halfway point, there is a huge pacing issue.
Right.
There's like this really, really big build up, blah blah blah. All this happens. Like literally, it's like it does that, like literally like that in terms of pacing. Heart rate is going up. Characters are dying. That you're like shit. Like what the fuck? And then it goes to a flash. It goes to a flashback. It goes to a flashback, and it just killed the pacing so much. And you have to play a good like another 10 hours worth of gameplay that has nothing to do with the story. It has
Mm.
nothing to do with the story. The story is, right, you're playing in Seattle for 3 days as Ellie with Dina, her female friend.
Right.
Her girlfriend, no, her female, her girlfriend,
Okay.
who's pregnant with Jesse, the boy, right?
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. So they were dating. They broke up. Literally, like a day after they broke up, she lips Ellie in that place, in that trailer, or that easy
She
trailer.
moved on quick.
She moved on quick, and then she found out that she was pregnant, right?
She belongs in the streets.
Even though she won this like very dangerous adventure with Ellie, right? So you play as the game 3 days trying to search for Abby, the theme, the ending, right?
Yeah.
Not the ending, the bad guy,
The bad. Yeah.
right? But the girl who killed Joel, blah 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 blah. Then you get to the part where you meet Abby. There's like a showdown part about to happen. Just before the showdown happens, flashback to 4 years prior, why Abby wanted to kill Joel. Then you go through Seattle day 1, 2, 3 again as Abby, and find out
Okay.
where she is
Okay.
and what she's doing while Ellie's finding. Because during the journey, Ellie finds this person and that person and that person. She's like, "Where's Abby? Where's
Yeah,
Abby?"
yeah,
She's
yeah.
killing people as she goes on, trying to get people to talk. Right?
I
Then
see.
I'm thinking, "Hey, why is this person here? Oh, this person's here. So why are they here? Then they put those puzzle pieces together, but those puzzle pieces make up about 10 minutes worth of story. There's a whole 10 hours worth of story where it just doesn't, it's nothing.
Yeah, it's just
It's 10
unnecessary.
hours of literally nothing. Like there's this war going on between two factions, Abby's faction and then the other faction. One of the children of that faction is injured and Abby's helping them for 2 days, but then there's like a controversy between them because that's the enemy. They're gonna grow up to become the enemy and blah 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 blah. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah.
So and I'm like, cool, that's fine and all, but what's this got to do with Ellie's story?
Yeah.
Abby doesn't even know that Ellie's looking for her. She doesn't even know that Ellie exists. She doesn't even know her name. She doesn't even know her name. It's like she's doing these.
And then you spend 10 hours playing as that's kind of annoying.
And then at the end of 10 hours, you play this character no one gives a shit about. You understand why she wants to kill Ellie. You understand why she wanted to kill Joel and why she did it. Which, fair enough. Perspective. I call that one of my videos. I call it perspective, right? Because it's good. Like, perspective is cool. But at the end of it, there's this final showdown. You're playing as Abby against Ellie.
Oh, so you don't go back into Ellie.
You do after. So let me show you my screen. This is a spoiler, by the way.
Spoiler alert. Wow. This is a great time to go back into our sponsors. We're sponsored by Spider-Man today, as you can see. Miles Morales.
So let's bring it to like here, right? Final showdown, blah 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 happens, right? And then can you hear the audio?
No, there is no audio.
Why can't you hear audio? How do I change it? How do I make you hear audio? How do I make you hear audio? Dude.
I don't know. I was hold on. If you, I can. Oh, you might have to. Yeah.
What?
You might have. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. So look.
Commentary. That's it. That's what we're here for.
I go. Ellie's through that gate. I don't want to do it because I know what they're gonna make me do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know what they're gonna make me do. So I'm walking there. And Abby's fighting Ellie, right?
Right.
And I said Ellie's not gonna win this fight. Ellie's because Ellie killed all of Abby's friends. She killed all of her friends, and she tracked it down to this, right?
She's cold.
And then look, I'm like, I thought they would switch us to Ellie right now, so I just wanted to die. I was like, yeah, cool. I didn't care. I just wanted to die. I was like,
this woman can take a shot.
And Last of Us 2, you know what I'm trying to say? She can't shoot to save her life.
No, but she can take a bullet.
Bro, have you seen how wham she is, bro?
I saw her arms.
Bro, that was another controversy. That was another controversial plot point.
Controversy everywhere, man.
The controversy was, why did they have a white male called Joel get killed by a muscular woman? I'm like, bro, She's a militant.
I just think again, it just goes back to what I was saying before, where I think people just want to find things to be angry about. Like in this day and age, everyone wants to be the first person to spot some kind of controversy and be like, "Oh look, this is wrong. I'm angry now. Everyone should be angry too." And then everyone jumps on the bandwagon, and I just feel like just go and do something with your time. I feel like a lot of those people are just devoid of love, and also it's the power of anonymity.
Yeah.
The
It's
power of that.
SJWs that can be just as bad as the SJWs sometimes.
Oh yeah,
Can be just
million
as bad,
percent,
because,
million
like,
percent.
they're both reaching. So I mean, no, not all of them. Don't get me wrong, not all of them.
Not all, but yeah.
There's a strong percentage of them that just reach. That just reach.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably some people are saying, "Oh yeah, Lara Croft is a female protagonist in this game, and they're representing female badasses, or whatever, right?" And then some people are like, "Yeah, but her breasts are big."
Yeah. Her breasts are big. Oh, they're too big. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I told you this, but did you know her breast size was actually a coding error?
Well, really?
Essentially, so
what in the new ones?
No, so
or the old ones with Angelina Jolie with the triangle tits.
Yeah. So they don't make characters the way they make them now with the whole body scan and stuff. They have to literally code the polygons essentially, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Somebody accidentally added an extra 0.
Accidentally.
And it kind of just stuck. It kind of just stuck because women didn't care. Allegedly, I'm assuming most women didn't care, and allegedly, I'm assuming some guys did.
Yeah. Well, that's like in what's that? The film Jumanji, innit? People were.
Which one?
Jumanji.
Oh, the new one, the one Kevin Hart.
Yeah, the two new films, yeah. So I forgot her name now. Yeah. Is it Amber something? But the woman, people were getting pissed at her outfit because they were like, "Oh, why is a woman in a jungle wearing these short shorts and a tank top?"
What is The Rock wearing in every movie he's in?
That's also true. No, but he's actually wearing like a shirt and trousers. Like all the men are wearing shirts and trousers, and she's there just like legs out, arms out, everything out.
When I saw like that outfit, like yo, and I was thinking, it's Lara Croft.
Exactly.
Inspired thing.
And that's the whole point. The whole point is the film is very self-aware, and it basically takes the piss out of how old video games used to have those kinds of characters, where they wore those short shorts and a tank top, and that was it. Because if even the new Lara Croft, she's wearing she wears at one point she's in like the Arctic and she's wearing like a jacket and shit and hooded up and all sorts. Exactly. But that's how old games used to be, and Jumanji it's a new film based on an old film.
In that new trilogy, the first one, Lara Croft is wearing a tank top and shorts the whole game, right? And it doesn't make sense. But they made it make sense. She was sleeping in her cabin when a boat flooded,
and then she had to jump and
she's wearing a tank top and through a monsoon. I'm just like,
and she gets stabbed up here and she has to pull.
Now them titties in 4K, bro.
It's crazy.
Now them titties in 4K, bro.
I actually love the Tomb Raider games. I really like them. Which one? The new one or the original?
Don't get me wrong, I love the original one. Hold tight, Robin Williams, man.
Yeah, man.
Legend. But the new one, the thing I liked about it, remember when the tour guide was just repeating the
when they're in the plane or whatever. Yeah. It's like, welcome to Jumanji, heroes.
Because when you play Spider-Man games, like, they quip and they repeat the same quips every time. It just reminded me of those things.
Yeah, I think they get like the video game mannerisms down like to the T, and I think it's great. I think
I think that culture is so good. It's so good. Like it has like this culture and history to it that's getting ruined by battle royales and FPSs and RPGs.
Battle royales, man. I think they're good, but yeah.
Do Telltale games still exist?
Nah, so Telltale is one of my favorite studios, and they just make. I love their games. I love them.
Why would I pay £15 for a story when I can watch the Brad play it for free?
But that's the thing, exactly. And that's why they died.
Same thing out of it.
That's the reason they died.
I can watch Face Testy and blah blah do like quick scoping things for free on the internet too, and what that's gonna make me do, because this is a esport, it makes me want to do it. It's like when you watch your favorite footballer or your favorite basketball, you're gonna want to do it, right? But with when you play story based games, I really hope it's not a dying brand, because I really hope it's not a dying brand because like they tell great stories, but it's like if I watched a Rad Brad play a video game and then I watch me play a video and I played a video game, the story is the same.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the same experience in that light. So what the developer has to do, in my opinion, is make those other things. Oh, my boss is calling me. I'm not answering that call. He
The podcast takes precedence.
Exactly. No, this guy calls me all the time for dumb times because he wants me to make a video for him.
What?
Uh,
What? Wait. Wait a minute. Hold on. What? You gotta explain that one, sir.
he's hiring me to make little videos for him.
Is he paying you?
Last video he paid me like £8. This one
Jeez.
we haven't discussed a figure, but he said he's gonna sort me out this one as well.
Very nice. Very nice. Get your money up, Kang. Get your money up.
Yeah, I'm official videographer now. Come on, bro.
Calm. What are your rates, bro? I might have to hire you still. Might have to hire you.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about
Oh yeah. So what the developer
Telltale
has
story games dying.
what the developer has to do then, in my opinion, is make those other things make it so much more worth paying your money for, putting your money and actually playing the game. So
Replayability.
mechanics have to be important. What the David Cage games do, so Heavy Rain and Detroit, they put choice into the matter. So
Yeah.
yes, it's story based. Yes, there's not a lot of gameplay mechanics, but if I play this and you play this, there's a chance that, there's a big chance that we're not going to get the same experience out of it. We're not going to get the same story out of it because there's choices and blah 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 blah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like with Assassin's Creed though, they had that down. They had that down. They had a good story. They had great mechanics for the time, and yeah, great. And then now what they're doing, I think they're focusing so much on the RPG elements that story and everything else is seen as an afterthought.
Yeah. I mean, to me,
Yeah.
when I look at Assassin's Creed, it reminds me of like Skyrim.
Let me hold on. Can you see that?
Yeah. Wait. What? What are you pointing to? The red thing or the
The white
PS5
thing.
box? The white
No, no, no.
thing? Yeah.
Okay, one second. Let me turn off my camera because I'm not wearing trousers. 1 second.
Oh, well. That's interesting. TOS. And this brings us to a great point where we can talk about our next sponsor.
I'm not wearing trousers, so I couldn't get up.
Brought to you by water.
Wow.
Make sure you stay hydrated.
G Fuel. This is Assassin's Creed.
Okay.
The
Yep.
hood,
Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
the hood, the hidden blades, and yeah, that's basically that's all it is. That's like the two iconic things: the hood and the hidden blades. In Assassin's Creed Odyssey, there's no hidden blade. In Assassin's Creed Odyssey, there's no hood either. You wear like those Spartan helmets.
Bro, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, they fight with like spears and swords, and
Yeah.
I
So,
just
so
don't
what
get
we-
it. I don't know, man. I do. I don't think the story game genre is dying,
No. I don't
but
think so.
I think it's gonna have to change, and it's gonna have to.
I think it's still early. I think it's still early.
You
I
think
think I don't
early?
know,
Those are the original games. They ain't early.
because this game has a 10 out of 10 story.
Uh,
If this game got a, okay, I'm being very biased here, but this game got like a modern remaster with like modern mechanics and stuff. The level design, the incorporation of Spider-Man into an actual Marvel universe and not tied into like the Sam Raimi like movie universe. Um, the I think it would be better than a lot of the Spider-Man games that we've had.
So I'm
because
still yet to play this new Spider-Man game.
in this one, no two levels are the same, and I've mentioned this in my stream, or I'm gonna put it in like my video when I kind of retrospect all of them. First level, you're rescuing hostages. Then you have to dispose of a bomb. Second one is a boss battle. You have to defeat Scorpion. After you defeat Scorpion, there's like a chase mission. No, there's a runaway mission. So the police are chasing you in an attack helicopter.
Yeah.
You have to like do. Then after that, you've got a boss battle with Rhino where he charges at you and you have to position
I think I
yourself so
played
you
that. Is that the one that finishes with Carnage at the end?
like Carnage and Doctor Octopus, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that game. Oh, I
Yeah.
played that on my PS2.
And after that, you have to chase Venom. Then you have to
Yeah,
fight
and you have to fight Venom in like a little. Oh, it's great. That game is
You have to
fantastic.
with the sewer and you like. so, so
He's raging. He's losing at
so
CS.
no. Wait, how is he playing?
What do you mean? How is he playing? He's playing very badly, clearly.
What is he
But
playing? What is he playing on?
on his PC.
I thought he only had one PC.
Now we got two now.
Oh shit! Girl.
That's why I can stream at these normal times. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's. Listen, we moving up in the world, baby. You know what I'm saying?
How much was this thing?
I think it was just under $1,000.
Fair enough.
Just under. Yeah, yeah. All these is just CS. That's Rainbow Six. That's Rainbow Six. CS is more like that. Just stepping and stepping.
Unlike cancel. It's not a real game.
Ugh. Wait, you're talking about that arcade game, COD? Bro. I'm even mad.
Cancel, bro. I
Bro.
don't like
CS is the epitome of FPS shooters right now,
Yeah,
like
so when you
esports
see-
wise.
When you see the Russian name tag,
Wash your mouth.
that's like when I played like the old Dragon Ball Z or Tekken, and you see like the Japanese guys, with the PSN guys with the Japanese PSNs. I'd be like, yeah, I'm kited. That's when you know it's time to go to sleep because that's when those guys are awake.
Exactly. That's like me on Rainbow, because I play at these stupid times. Like 1 a.m. is when all the fucking pros jump on. 12 to 1 a.m. and basically you're not getting a good game because they're gonna be sweating, bro. These are the guys that have like sweat dripping off their faces in their monitors like this, pa, 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 pa. And you're there just trying to chill, yeah, like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna sit back and relax, yeah, let me go. And you're just thinking, bro, how do you even see me from this angle? It's not even an angle that you've ever known about. And I've got fucking 700 hours in the game now, and I'm still yet to see some of these angles where people are beaning me from. I don't even see them. I literally just bust a corner, pow, I'm dead.
Who's this? Someone says watch your mouth. I know they're speaking about you.
Oh yeah, they speak Mr. Finessa. He's the COD ambassador, Warzone ambassador. He loves it. He wins money. Make sure you go watch him, follow him.
Modern Warfare 2 was like the biggest community game for like that generation of console, right? Like it was one of those games where like I've not met
Yeah.
someone that didn't play Modern Warfare 2.
You know what? I never played Modern Warfare 2.
Bro, that's
I played World at War. No, I wasn't PC back then. I played World at War, which I loved. World at War, the original Black Ops, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4. I played Modern Warfare 1, the original, and I played Modern Warfare 3.
Bro, you missed the
I missed the second Modern Warfare, yeah.
Bro,
It's the only one I never played.
That's arguably the best Call of Duty game.
I know. It's like one of my biggest regrets that I never played it.
Up 1 and 2, bro. Bro, you know you used to Barrett 50 cal quickscope people in the feet. It just bro, I don't want to hit Marco once.
In the feet, you know, jeez.
Back in those days, the hit marker made you got the kill.
Fuck. Nowadays, you hit marker on a fucking, like, you shoot him in the neck, it's a hit marker because it's not quite the head.
Bro, bro, you don't even have to hit the target to get the hit.
It's just nuts, man. Yeah. Bro, like COD they need to upgrade their hit reg. The thing about COD is it's a game that's tailored to console players.
Yeah, Modern Warfare, like the last one. So the one that came out in 2019. That was, in my opinion, the best. Not even my opinion. Like my friends have the same opinion. Like it's the best mechanical Call of Duty. The
Right.
way the movement is, the way the guns react, the way the guns sound, everything is just perfect,
So
right?
I played Warzone. I actually really enjoyed it, and I was really
Yeah,
contemplating getting it. And then I heard, all right, cool. Cold War's coming out. If they keep the same shit, let me go and buy that. And then I played
so
Cold War, and it sucks.
there's a reason why Cold War's so bad, and people say no, it's not an excuse. I'm like, it is an excuse, but it doesn't excuse me paying £60 for it. But
Right.
as someone who like I sound like a nerd now. I follow game development sometimes, especially when it's a game that I actually
It's
care
fine.
about.
Nerds are currently winning in this
Yeah,
life.
nerds are winning right now. But like, um, Modern Warfare had 5 years of development time. Okay, Black Ops didn't even get 3 because
Damn.
Treyarch
Oh,
wasn't
because of
supposed
the
to. Treyarch wasn't so. Three companies make Call of Duty now. Um, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer Games, and
Activision.
Treyarch.
Oh
Activision
yeah, yeah.
published.
That's a publisher.
Activision published all the games. Now there's another company called Raven Software that deals with there's a company called Raven Software that deals with like the B side of things.
Yeah.
So while Infinity Ward is now making the next Modern Warfare or their next game, Raven Software is now in charge of Warzone. They're now making
Right.
the DLCs and all that nonsense, right? They
Because
make
Warzone's its
DLCs.
own separate thing now. It was so successful, it's become
Yeah,
its
yeah,
own
yeah,
entity.
literally.
Yeah.
Because it was free to play for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that's great personally.
It killed Fortnite.
Yeah. It really was the Fortnite killer.
It murdered Fortnite.
Yeah. And it's a lot more fun than Fortnite. A lot more skilled. Even though, like, I can't curse now. Mummy's home, but I shit on Warzone because I just think the time to kill. There's just too many things that I just don't like about it. But it's actually a fun game. Like, it's a fun shooter. And for the first time since my Fortnite days, back when John Wick was there, I actually had fun playing a battle royale, which I hadn't had in a very long time. And it brought back, like, it made me connect and reconnect with so many people from school who I'd just stopped speaking to or stopped speaking to properly. We all of a sudden started speaking on an almost nightly basis.
Call of Duty.
Mr. Finessa started streaming, and like I enjoyed watching his streams and all that. Like, it did so many things positive for me, Warzone, which I didn't think were possible.
Yeah. Call of Duty just as a whole, it's like you look at another boy, another male person in this country or even in the even in America. I guarantee you can connect with that person by talking about Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
That and sports, but I don't watch football, so I don't know. But like with the thing with like boys, the thing with like boys is like we're kind of the same in that sense. Like everyone plays Call of Duty. Everyone
Yeah.
plays Call of Duty. Everyone plays COD. I don't even like COD. I don't even like COD that much. My go-to is narrative driven games, but I think I've played Call of Duty every single day for the last year because my friends are on. You
Right.
know? um
Yeah. One sec.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
hello. How you feeling?
Shindogo.
Yeah. Then just chill. We can order some food. We got Uber Eats codes.
Yeah. This is video.
50%. So this is a perfect time to go into our next sponsor, Uber Eats, sponsored by Uber Eats. Make sure you use the codes. What are the codes? Do we have any? Shout out William's mum. The chat saying shout out. Nothing. Good job. She said hello in this exact voice. Hello. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Get cancelled. Jets was gonna shout yesterday, but it was like, I never sleep at 1 a.m. Never. But anyways, oh yeah, the chat's talking with himself. Sorry. Anyways, go on.
I try to sleep before midnight now.
You are you are stronger than me. Very good man.
I feel like I do more in the day when I wake up earlier.
I'm
No,
I'm productive as soon as I wake up. So I wake up like when I know I'm gonna be productive.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
So like today I had like 3 different phone calls, and now I'm doing this. And after I'm
Yeah.
finished with this, I'm gonna go and look at some script because I've got an audition on Saturday. So like I'm very conscious now with what I do with my time. So I'd rather wake up, like kind of wake up when I wake up, as long as I'm productive afterwards.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Before I would just wake up and basically do nothing until I was like, and it's time for me to do something. I need to go and do
Yeah,
something.
that's me now. So if I wake up late, if I wake up like, and I haven't done this in a very long time, but if I wake up at like 2 p.m., I'm not doing anything for the rest of my day. Because by the time I feel bothered to do anything, bro, this is
Fair
so
enough.
bad. This is why I wake up early now. It's like one of those things where like if I wake up too late, by the time I'm bothered to do anything, I'm like, I'm not gonna get this finished today, so why am I bothering?
Okay, I see. I see.
It's a very unhealthy mentality. So my issue was either fix that mentality or wake up earlier. So waking up early was just easier for me than fixing a whole like
Yeah, fixing. Yeah, I get that. Mr. Jets
um
said he's productive if he wakes up at 4 a.m. He gets hella work done between 4 and 9 a.m.
yeah, literally. When I was in Brunel, like the second year I was there, bro, I used to wake up at 4 to 5 a.m. every day, go to
And
the
just do
pray.
work.
No, so I'd walk to the prayer room, pray my morning prayer, then I would I'll sit there for like an hour, read the Quran on my phone. Then I'd wait till the gym opens. Then I would go to the gym, work out um, until I had like a lesson or like chill for a little bit.
Damn.
If I had a lesson, which usually all my lessons were like in the morning, um, then I'd do my lessons. If I didn't have a lesson, then I'd go to the library. Um, then literally my day was done. My day was done by 1 p.m. Then the rest of
And
the
then
day
you
I
could
just
just chill, do whatever you
chill.
wanted.
'Cause I was living by myself. I was living with, you remember Charlie?
Yeah, yeah,
His cousin, in a
yeah.
flat. He worked, so we were like two very different like people on a day to day. So
Yeah, yeah.
he at work. So I'd literally have that whole flat to myself. Cook, um, I'd cook, get my shit ready for like the evening, play video games all day. I wish I was streaming then. Ugh,
Same,
I said I was
same.
gonna stop doing that. I said I was gonna say that because every since I started YouTube, every time I was like, oh, I wish I started then. I wish I started then.
Yeah, see, I didn't even know about Twitch until last year. And I made my account and I was like, oh, I wouldn't mind streaming. And I didn't know how to do it, didn't know what to do. So I just started watching. And basically from summer until like September-ish, October, I was just watching people stream and like, how does this work? If I had started streaming back in like first year of uni or just before the summer before that, I was up till like 6 a.m. daily just playing games.
Yeah.
Like where I could be right now compared to where I am because I started late in a sense, like I think I don't even want to think about it. It pains me to think about it, but it's fine. Like we started, we're here. And most people just they keep saying I'm gonna start and they never do. So we've actually started, we've actually made it. And as I said, like you're an inspiration.
Thank you, man. You're an inspiration to me too. One of the reasons why I always say to myself, like, yeah, cool. I'm getting like a few views here. I'm getting a few views there. My tech videos are getting 100 views almost. Right.
Cheese.
Yeah. I say this because like I'm probably gonna make it if I stay consistent because I know too many people that don't want it. I know too many bums, bro.
Yeah,
I know
it's
too
true.
many bums. I know too many. I understand like things happen, mistakes happen, you get fired from your job, you whatever happens, right? If you have the drive and ambition to continue forward, good on you. But I know too many people that just don't do anything. I'll give you an example. An old work friend left Curry's, right? And I was just asking her, like, yo, what are you doing now? What are you doing now that you're not at Curry's? She said nothing. I'm sitting in my bed all day. I'm like, cool. I was like, but don't you get bored? She's like, yeah, all the time. I'm trying to find something to do. I'm like, so I know she likes makeup. I know she likes makeup. So I was like, yo, like, just a quick thing, just a suggestion. You like makeup. You really like TikTok. Why don't you make makeup TikToks?
Easy, especially yeah.
You spend money on the latest. Like I remember she told me she's one time she traveled somewhere elsewhere to get like this what's this called, mascara.
There's mascara, there's eyebrows, there's eyelashes,
So
there's everything.
she traveled like this far away place. She doesn't have a car. She probably Ubered it to some super drug in the middle of a Panasonic to get this eyeliner.
He means pandemic.
To get like this eyeliner, and I heard this eyeliner was really hard to get, so it's very limited. I'm like, bro, you could have just made a video on that. She's like, you know what,
Yeah.
I might do.
Could have been a whole that could have been a whole story TikTok or video, and then yeah.
So I was like, cool. I was like to her, I was like, you know what? If you want to do it, do it. She's like, okay, I will. I actually want to now. I'm like, fair enough, bro. It's been like a month. She ain't done shit.
Thing is also like, I think right now, content creation is almost like it's at its easiest, but also at its hardest. Hardest because it's hard to get discovered, but easiest because you can anything's content. Anything. Yeah, and anyone, and there's so many platforms.
Press that button, you become a creator, bro.
Yeah, straight away.
Press that button. Bro, it's a button, bro. Where's my PS2 controller, bro? We ain't had that. Bro. Our shit was a select button.
Yeah, I mean, like OBS is free.
We had, bro. This is all we had, bro. We had that. And
Select.
This button did nothing. This button did
Yeah.
nothing, bro. The analog button, I thought it was supposed to like stop this from happening. Bro, it didn't do nothing.
Nah, it wasn't. It was just there for show. Like they just wanted a button there, so they just had it there.
And an LED to show that the controller's on. But this is it, bro. If you wanted it, bro, I actually have like I remember, and it is on an accident. I actually had a cassette tape, and I recorded some of gameplay on this over one of my mum's old family videos. But it wasn't important when it was like.
Oh, okay.
So,
Damn.
It was when she went to Pakistan and met his family.
Damn.
Yeah,
This episode is brought to you by Absent Fathers.
yeah, that's why I drink G Fuel now. I haven't had milk in so
Exactly.
long.
There we go. This episode is also brought to you by G Fuel. Use code RIZ for 30% off.
No, I actually got 30% off this whole order by using like
Code RIZ. That's what he used. He used code RIZ.
Code Riz. PewDiePie doesn't need my shout out, man.
Nah. Who's PewDiePie, man? It's all about Big Riz.
No, actually, no, like I love PewDiePie. Like, this guy's like an inspiration.
Oh, you haven't seen me.
It's like how every rapper probably says like, oh yeah, Drake's my inspiration or Kanye's my inspiration. No, PewDiePie is actually like, my inspiration.
PewDiePie's your inspiration.
He's one person.
No, it's true.
Look what happened. I don't know if you remember Smosh, right? Smosh was.
I remember Smosh, yeah.
Ian and Anthony.
Anthony
Anthony's
Padilla.
not even there anymore.
Oh, he left.
Yeah, Anthony Padilla's not there. He has his own thing. Where he does like podcasts and like.
So it's just Ian Hecox or Hecox.
No, bro. Ian turned Smosh into like a college humor thing. They turned Smosh into like a company. I was watching one of their like more recent videos, bro. They're like a company now. They make like
Wow.
skits and stuff. Well, they always made skits, but like
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a company now. It's like
Well,
a
that's good though. Damn.
Good for them, but like the fact is, PewDiePie is where he is now, and he hasn't changed anything.
Still one guy, yeah.
One guy obviously has his editor. He has
Well,
his
yeah, of course,
editor,
of course.
like, fair enough, right?
But for
he's
the
there-
for the most of his time, like for his come up period, he was just one guy. Yeah, he was just one guy.
And a fucking sorry, I shouldn't be swearing, should I? And a capture card.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's literally it, bro. Just that and a capture card. That's all it was.
Yeah, I mean that's
a really catchy slogan. Yo, how's it going, brother? Man?
How's the game,
That's all it was.
Yeah.
Has, bro. PewDiePie.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it literally that's all it is, and like the only YouTube channel to beat him was a corporation.
Yep.
Vivo for India, bro.
Yep.
Vivo
Yep.
for India. Bro, Vivo. People were like, oh, what's these? I was like, well, imagine Justin Bieber's Vivo, Rihanna's Vivo, Katy Perry's Vivo, One Direction's Vivo was one channel, and all their fans were on this one platform. They would be bigger than T-Series.
Yeah.
They would be
That's
the
true.
fact that they split it out to Drake's Vivo and Eminem's Vivo, especially like Eminem, Katy Perry, and like Rihanna, which were like the biggest Vivos at the time. Especially when Nigi Higa was like number one.
I remember Niga Higa.
He made a video in like
Yeah.
9 months. And he carried
He
it.
streams. He streams on Twitch. He was playing Among Us with Pokemon, and like that whole lot. the offline TV or whatever they're called, Valkyrie
That guy.
and Corpse.
Do you remember Ray William Johnson?
Why do I recognize that name? He was on that show. He had that show. No, with the background with all the like collage.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, you said it.
Yeah, bro. every 3 times a week there was 3 videos where he was reacting to it. It was a reaction channel.
Yeah.
Literally, and he just did that, and then Smosh beat him. So it was Nigahiga, then Smosh, then Ray William Johnson, then PewDiePie, and no one's beaten him other than like Coco Melon and T-Series. But that's like the perfect. It's like the perfect creator. It's one
Well, that's
guy-
like I don't know if you know about Mr. Moist Critical, Penguin Zero.
I've heard of him.
Oh, I don't know if I can actually show because he has quite some.
Bro, but while you're finding that thing, I want to say something that's gonna piss you off.
Alright, hold on. I can show this guy. Don't know if it comes up on. Yeah, so this guy
I can't see.
on the stream. He'll be on the stream. I'm not screen sharing it. But yeah, so he's always just been one guy, and he just makes videos. And of course now he's got editors and stuff, so he pumps out like 3-4 videos a day sometimes, and he has these 10-hour streams.
10,000. Doesn't Vix have like 10,000 videos?
Yeah, 'cause that's the thing. When you have editors, when you get to that stage where all you have to do is play the games and make the content, you just send it to your editors. You have 2-3 editors; they can pump out videos every day.
I remember my brethren was like telling me like, oh, why don't you hire someone to make your logo, or why don't you? I was like, that would be great. And I probably could.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that though. It is so weird. It is so like, is it a fantasy to say that I want everything to come from me?
No. So this is actually something I wanted to talk about. Like being a YouTuber, content creator.
Being a YouTuber was like the last thing on the list. So, companies using IP as cash cows. We talked about that in Assassin's Creed, the PS5 controversy, and being a YouTuber. So, yeah.
Oh, well, there you see.
I'm going into this perfectly.
Nice, yeah, but yeah, being a YouTuber, I feel like having looked at the channel, having looked at the site, there are so many. Like it's so hard because there are so many barriers to entry. You need to have the best camera, the best this, the best that, logo that looks perfect, best transitions in your edits, best sound quality, best set design and production design and this and that and all of that stuff. And you're almost making it inaccessible for, like, as much as we said anyone can become a content creator, you're always going to have those big, it's always going to be dominated by those big guys because they have the most money, so they can just hire editors. They can hire people. Oh, make me a logo. Oh, I need a t-shirt. I need someone to edit this video for my merch. I need some merch. Things like that. And it just.
£300 on a capture card.
Who are you?
This thing was like 300. It's like £400 retail.
Jesus.
Yeah. I got it for like 3. Because it captures in 4K 60 without needing a computer.
Yeah.
So I think in the long run that's actually really good.
That's not bad.
My goal, so what you're saying, that was my goal. Being like, my goal was to have the best equipment. Or like, not the best, obviously, you can't really have the best. My goal was to have the best equipment that I could afford, so that once I get all the equipment done, all that's left is just me working on my content.
Yeah, it's true. That's what I think.
Color correction in my videos. I don't have to worry about taking out grain in my webcam, but all I have to do is just get like a little ring light. Not a ring light, I've got like an actual light. I didn't have to buy a camera because I've got a tripod that can actually hold my phone, and my phone is a 4K camera in itself. So it's just one of those. The big guys have the monopoly.
Yeah, I'm just reading the chat.
Yeah.
It's true. So that's what I was gonna get to.
Niche is a very saturated thing to say, but it's so true. You need to have a niche.
You need something that makes you a bit different and better, because Otherwise, what's the point of people watching you? They can go and watch someone who's already established, like a KSI or the Road to Shore or PewDiePie, or why should they watch you? So that's why for me, I almost don't care about my production. Like I almost don't care. You kind of see it in my videos, like it's just me in front of a camera. The edits sometimes are even shaky, but I kind of do it on purpose because it's me. That's me. And if you're watching me for me, that's that's for me, that is like wow. So then all I focus on is making my content the best, and of course the editing and all that stuff will come. Don't get me wrong, I'm not like forget, I'm not gonna edit nothing, I'm not gonna do nothing. No, that's gonna come, but I want to get the content to be top. And if I can't edit it properly or something, I almost won't do it until I can figure out a way to do it. So I'll just keep it on hold. It's always going to be there. The idea's there. I'm just not going to do it just yet until I figure out ways to learn. How do I edit this? How am I going to make this like a nice transition? Where do I need to put the camera? I've been looking at some like film classes and courses and stuff, and just watching some stuff.
You can learn too by our next one, the Squarespace.
Squarespace.
Skillshare.
Yeah, brought to you by. and that's the thing. So I just look at it like that, and I think, right, if no one's gonna watch me for my editing skills and ability, because I'm not an editor, I'm not a videographer, they're gonna have to watch me for my content, and I'm gonna be learning while I'm doing. And these people are gonna know that, and they're gonna see it, and hopefully they're gonna see and recognize the improvement from video to video to video, content wise, script wise, camera wise, quality wise. Like if I watch my old videos right now, I know there's some sound issues, there's some noise issues. I remember my first video, you told me about it, the little whirring background sound, the engine noise from the camera. Like all those things now, I've decided, okay, I've learned, this is how I take it out. And you constantly improve, constantly get better and better and better. And for me, like I'm not expecting 1 million subscribers tomorrow and 2 million views per video, because that's not gonna happen. It will happen maybe in 5, 7, 10 years, inshallah. But for me, it's getting to that point, because if I get there tomorrow or tonight, was it really worth the journey? No, there is no journey.
The chase is so much better than the ending.
Yeah, I agree.
No, like yeah,
Yeah.
I do like it's nice to fantasize about having all the money in the world and having all the cars and blah 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 blah. But then like, I kind of like the whole like when people be like, yeah, no, I came from this and now I'm here.
Yeah,
But it's a journey. It's like I can't remember what it's called. It's like a crank effect when you crank something really like really hard here, and it, even though it's like a really small thing, it still cranks like bigger wheels, like the domino effect essentially.
yeah.
You
I get that.
something small, and even though that small little push can like knock over a big building, essentially. That was a bad analogy.
I guess,
'cause
yeah.
can't find the actual analogy
No,
now.
I know what you're trying to say though, and it's for me, it's about the story, and it's like, imagine making it, like knowing all you've gone through, the hardships, the sacrifices, time, money, effort, energy, doing things when you weren't feeling like it, and then you become what you wanted to become, or even surpass it, and you're like, wow. And only you'll kind of understand what you went through. Only you'll know, even if you make a video about it. And obviously you have a YouTube channel, so you're gonna have like a year or couple years worth of videos. People can literally go watch and they watch a documentation of your life up until your success. But only you'll know all those hours you spent editing, all those hours you spent not knowing what kind of content to make, what kind of things you're trying to do, all those different things, that the struggles that you faced.
I don't know if you. I explained. I told you about this guy in the last stream he did. MKBHD, that black.
The black guy, yeah.
Black tech YouTuber. On his 10 milli subscriber video, he did like a little montage of everything, and he even has a video like his first videos there now, and it's literally like, imagine literally his first video is him reviewing the laptop.
Yeah.
On the laptop, so you literally see the laptop. The reason why I need this laptop because I have this laptop right now. It had a little remote, so what he was showing off was the remote.
Right.
You pull it out and it's like a multimedia remote. My mum actually still has a laptop in her room. But I was like, yo, he's reviewing a product and we don't even get to see the product.
Can't even
And
see it. Yeah.
he came to, and now he's using like $100,000 Cine camera, getting a PS5 for free.
Yeah.
Going
That's the
on
thing.
complex sneaker shopping. Yeah.
Wow.
literally. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's that journey, like seeing that. Like even right now, like my flipping webcam is, you know, it's flickering because it's trying to do 60 hertz, and in the UK our lights give us 50 hertz.
See a little flicker on the left.
Yeah, it's got worse now because the daylight's gone. If I put my light, because those two lights I have here,
Yeah.
they do daylights. I could plug them in and put one on, but I can't be bothered right now.
Oh, it's here.
Well, you got a ring light, innit?
No, this is my light, bro. I had a light. I kept changing it. So this is it.
Oh, that's nice.
And I can change things. The reason why I got it is because it has a cold shoe mount, which attaches to
Ah,
my phone rig, and it charges from USB-C. So I can use my
look
phone.
look at this guy.
£15 brought to you by
15?
Walmart. Like £12, less than that.
Wow.
Yeah.
This episode brought to you by.
This thing makes, so if I put it up on my camera, this thing makes an okay video look really good.
That looks amazing. Do that
Yeah,
again.
because do you know how cameras work? I mean, I'm
Look
sure
at that.
you do.
Look at that. Yeah.
So the whole FPS thing is just how many pictures are being taken in a second. So you have a license, it's just doing that.
Yeah.
But the more you do it, because you're taking like 30 or 60 per second, depending on what you use, right? You're not getting much light in. You don't get as much light as if you were to take like a picture, especially like a night mode picture, where the sensor is going to be open for a little longer and then it's going to close. So when you give a video camera more light, it just makes the quality a lot better. Which is why if you go on an iPhone, for example, and you turn on 4K in the room you are in right now, it'll probably be really, really, really dark because it's taking a high quality picture of 60 frames per second, and it's taking, and it's not gonna look that great. Which is why a simple light makes
Yeah.
a huge difference.
It makes a massive difference.
Huge difference.
I've got my the studio lights there, which I use, especially like for making self tapes and stuff when I do that. Wagwan Mamzi, how you doing? Why are you saying sorry? You're just walking. You live here, you know. We don't have the money yet where I can like record in my own space, so I do live. Everyone knows that I live in a house. Yeah, they're just saying hi. Hello, you good? Carry on, darling, is what she said. Carry on, darling. All right, so let's carry on, darling. What was I saying? Yeah, my lights, like I'm actually looking like the flickering is actually bothering me.
It's fine, dude. No one cares.
If you want, I care. I don't know.
I know. You do. I know you do. And
I can just go. Like it'll just take
the
me.
reason why
I'll just
I
plug
bought
it.
this laptop, one of the reasons why is because it has a 1080p webcam built in. That's like one of the main reasons why I bought this laptop. Literally. It was this or a Dell XPS or a MacBook Pro. Like literally, like it takes me like forever to buy a laptop or a phone.
I don't like laptops. I don't know. There's something about them.
I didn't have my own room up until when my brother went off to uni. So
I've basically never had my
yeah.
own room.
You not sleep in your own room?
Nah.
So your brother's here.
Yeah, when I was
playing
3, I had my own room when I was 3.
games. No, hold on. Your brother's here, right?
He's right here. Yeah.
So
Like
what's
you can
stopping you from
see his arm. He doesn't want to show his arm off.
what's stopping you from doing what you want to do in your room?
Because then, if I was in the room, if he goes to sleep, I have to stop everything I'm doing.
Why doesn't he get in his room?
That's a good point. Oh, internet. Yeah.
Because my brother, this was my little brother's room But essentially I gave it to him because the big TV was in the living room and that was where my PlayStation was. So I just that was my
Yeah,
room.
so we got the big T. So this is the living room, and then if you just walk that way, there's a kitchen. Like literally past that is the kitchen.
The problem was yeah. So I used to do my thing in the living room, and the passageway was there, and the kitchen was there. So whenever anyone wanted anything, they had to go
They just
to my thing, and I had to cut it out and cut it in and Adobe and blah 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 blah. My mom doesn't like being on camera, and I don't like my brother being on camera.
yeah, my mom doesn't like being on camera.
But I don't want my brothers to be on camera either because my older brothers are nitty.
Good God.
You heard it first.
I'm gonna drink some water because goddamn.
Oh, Dad.
I'll pour you some.
I love that. Yeah. Let's go. I'll just snort it.
Damn. Just eat it raw, innit? That's what people do.
Just before every game, I just rub it on my gun.
Yeah. Get straight into your bloodstream. G Fuel.
I'm gonna find a way to take it. Oh! I'm gonna find a way to take it rectally. Oh.
Yeah, just inject it. Just, that's it. Good job. I want to rub your nose. Damn. Well, brought to you by G Fuel.
Bro, I wake up cracked, bro.
Yeah. You want to be cracked in Warzone? You want to hit 20 pieces? G Fuel. Damn. Start mixing it into your food and stuff. Just, yeah. Instead of salt and pepper, you just G Fuel straight in. Brush your teeth with G Fuel. Yeah, man, that's the way. Brought to you by G Fuel. In a world. Go on.
So pissed when I see this. Like, guess what YouTube's adding to their website?
Go on.
Shop.
A shop, YouTube shop.
Hi guys. I guess I think I hijacked the stream. Got some stuff. What's he gone? Well, wait. Is he gone? Ah, you're back. You went to get some milk?
No, I went to go put my bowl in the sink. Really?
Yeah, they're adding a shop feature.
For what
So
though?
all the creators that have like merch and stuff, you will be able to buy stuff through YouTube.
Through YouTube. So then I'm assuming YouTube will take a cut.
Of course, but then you can buy straight from your Google wallet, so you don't have to like go into a whole new website, enter your PayPal details.
Yeah.
So it's
So it's just more capitalism wins again.
Yeah.
Capitalism wins again.
It's like Steam. It's like Steam didn't need to exist.
It's true.
Steam doesn't need to exist, but like people bought games for Windows.
But Steam's good though, cause
Yeah, Steam's good. Don't get me wrong. Steam's good. It's a good place.
yeah.
I think it didn't need to exist. Just like it's just
Yeah.
like TikTok doesn't need to exist. It doesn't. Twitch doesn't need to exist because it's
true.
just live stream.
It's true.
I don't want to say this because I don't want to jinx it because I actually like Twitch because of how it does it help new creators? I think it does.
So it doesn't at all. Twitch, if you're a new streamer on Twitch, you basically you'll never ever be seen unless you have a core group of friends that are willing to like share your stuff out, because no one ever, like Twitch, even on YouTube, you're more likely to be discovered just because of keywords being in your titles. So like I've got a video on YouTube which out of nowhere blew up. Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't get flagged for that one though.
Which one?
the Mitchum guy.
Oh, the Mitchum guy, yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't get flagged for that because you used the word.
I used the word.
Title. That's kind of
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I mean, of course, the video was educational.
it's the buzzword.
Yeah, the buzz.
Yeah.
But it's like it's still a word.
Yeah, it's a buzzword though. And on Twitch, even if your title has all the buzzwords possible, you can't search through titles. You can only search the category. So like right now, I think the category right now for this is talk shows and podcasts, and you can search the creators, the actual account name. So if you don't know the account name of the creator, or it's not someone you recognize, you're never going to click it. And if you go on the category of talk shows and podcasts, let's say, currently, I don't know what my view count is hidden, 6 viewers. There are millions of other podcasts and talk shows and podcasts out there that will have 1,000, 400, 700. So mine's all the way at the bottom. This is all the way at the bottom. So unless people who follow me are in here right now and they choose to share it, no one else will see it.
Having friends that are, I don't wanna call out my friends on this though, but like having friends that are able to or willing to share out your stuff is important, but it doesn't always happen.
It doesn't always happen, yeah. I don't blame my friends for that.
Neither do I, honestly.
I think it's...
I always feel like even I wouldn't watch some of my videos.
Yeah, some of mine, yeah.
This is why I'm gonna stray away from Let's Plays, because I think now my whole point of Let's Play was to become more camera confident and to be more mic confident. Because I'm so confident when I'm out in the streets, right? But like, I'm not used to talking to a black dot.
To a camera, yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird.
And phallic looking item, fucking Shane.
It's weird, man. It's really weird.
It's strange, which is why it's cool when I'm talking to you here, because like I can see you.
Mm-hmm.
I can see you, so like it's just like I'm talking to you in a place, right? But like talking to a camera, and I have to use this. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't like.
You don't look at yourself.
That's good. But then I either have to go off the reflection of the back of my phone, or I have a thing where like I can have my laptop be the viewfinder.
Right.
But then I'm looking away to see, oh, am I in shot? Am I, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I just keep looking away. You'll see that a lot in my G Fuel video when I release it later today.
Yeah. So for me, like, when I make self tapes for like acting and stuff, you never look into the camera. Like that's the one rule. So when I started making videos and I'm like, I have to now look into the camera, it's so awkward for me because I'm used to looking. You look like just off the camera, so they can see your face and facial expressions as you're acting. Like, God damn it, get out of my yard! But you never look into the camera. And then all of a sudden, I had to now look into the camera and be like, yo, like, what's good? And I'm thinking, no, I can't do that. So a lot of times I'll be looking, talking, and then I just turn away and start looking somewhere else and blah blah blah. That's why I have a lot of these like weird jittery cuts sometimes, because I'd start my sentence looking down and then realize, oh, hold on, I'm looking up, let me start the sentence again. Okay, and now we're starting again. And yeah,
I hate doing takes with important.
very.
I hope when I murmur when I talk, it's kind of like just adds to it, because I always say that I talk fast enough. It's just yeah.
I think a lot of people do. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. I don't think it's bad.
I talk really quickly because I want to get my information.
You have a lot to say.
Quicker, because I don't want to get talked over. I don't want to get interrupted. I don't want to be unheard.
Oh yeah.
So
same.
So for me, talking quicker means whoever it is I'm talking to gets a lot of the information that I want to give to them before they get bored and before they say their point.
Yeah, that's the reason I used to talk really, really fast before I started like acting and learning. It's about how you have to talk slow and clear, and you enunciate all of your vowels and expressions and all that stuff. I used to talk so fast because I had so much to say, and I was scared that people wouldn't listen to me, that they got bored. It's really sad, but that's just the case. It's the real truth.
I realized that I didn't always like finish the ends of my words when I was like trying to sing or like practicing like I don't want to be a singer, but I sometimes practice singing. Just 'cause I think I have an okay voice that I can practice, but I just want to practice singing. But then I realized when I was playing back the audio, that I don't finish the ends of the words, and I was like, wait, why don't I finish the ends of the words?
Because you're just trying to get to the next one.
Yeah, now I'm just trying to just talk slower, talk clearer. You know,
Yeah, yeah. It's important, especially like when you're making videos and cuts, and that's for me the biggest thing is when I talk fast. Sometimes I'll merge words, and you do that anyway, just naturally. But you merge words into the one, and for me, when I was making those videos sometimes, and I'm like, damn, I really didn't want to say this, and now I have to make this really awkward cut where I'm like halfway through a word to try and get to the next sentence, and it just doesn't work. So then I have to end up keeping the word there, and I don't want it. And then I just say, you know what, let me just scrap the entire sentence, and then the whole video doesn't make sense. And I'm thinking, damn, now I need to... And it's just like, oh.
I have like 2 videos. The video I made on this day, and the video I made on my capture card. No, 3 videos. And the video I made on my SSD, my portable Samsung T5. I scrapped them because I just didn't like them.
Yeah. So many of those. I got so many of those videos that I just don't like, and I just got rid of them.
Which is weird because I won't scrap gaming videos that I think are dog You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah.
I won't scrap them because I'm like, I can't leave a part out of the game.
It's true. It's true.
I can't leave a part out of the game. I just can't.
Man, like Chris, I got a question as well. I got a question for you, but that'll be afterwards. But anyways.
Yeah, so like, I scrap videos because I'm like, but then in my mind I'm like, this is such a shit mentality, right? But I feel like it doesn't care because like no one's gonna watch it, but it's for you to develop. One day someone will watch your videos, and then they'll see this video and be like, but at the moment no one's watching my videos, so
it's true.
Like 1 or 2 or 3 people, and those people that are watching are people that I know personally.
It's true. It's true.
Right?
Yeah, I think it's the same. Like I've kind of given myself this challenge that any video I make has to get released at some point. From now on that I've started remaking stuff, and even if it turns out terrible, I'm gonna put it out because it doesn't matter. Content is content at the end of the day.
Videos where like it's almost like I'm convincing people to watch. Every video I'm gonna pretend like I'm convincing, not convincing, like I'm
gun to your head and that.
People,
Yeah.
Because if I look at Instagram story, right? If I look at an Instagram story, I'll post that I post a new video up, and I don't post it for every because I have 100 videos. I have over 100 videos back. I only put up the ones that I'm proud of for my tech videos, my COD video, which I'm gonna release. But like my latest one was the PS5 one with the SSD and the shaky triggers.
Oh yeah.
So 50 people watched that on my story. 20 of those people liked my Instagram post, right? Only 5 people liked the video, or like 7 people liked the actual video, and 2 of them were me. And I'm assuming 2 of those were you. So
I mean, definitely 1. I'm not sure if I've got.
William B doesn't like my video.
The thing is, it depends on who I'm signed into. So I'm either signed into William B, Willmatic, or
I know
VODs.
2 of them are me, and I know I'm assuming one of them is you.
1 will be, yeah.
1 will always be you. So if I have 5 likes, right? Well, 2 of them are me, 1 of them is you. If I've got like 5 people I consider to be like best friends, where are they? I have to be like, okay, he probably liked. I'm gonna say he liked. But then
Remember though, sometimes people don't watch. I mean, they don't like the videos. They just watch it.
Yeah. Because not everyone has Google. It's a surprise how many people and how many of my friends don't have Google accounts. Because they don't need them. They have Macs and they have iPhones and they have PlayStations, right? They don't have anything that requires Google. So even before I became a creator, let's say that
Content creator.
Before I decided to become a creator, my thing says started YouTube in 2011 because that's when I made my Google account.
I mean, that's my old account. I think it is the William B account.
Yeah.
No, it's not William B. It's a different account. My first video was in 2012, August 9th, 2012.
The Spotify one, right?
Nah, the World of Warcraft one. Spotify was 2016. That's on Willmatic channel.
with the when you will Matic a brand channel?
So
I'm assuming it is like.
I've been so I've been thinking about what I want to do content wise, and the aim will be to build an audience on basically 3 channels, but one is the Twitch, which is basically, it encompasses everything.
You're not gonna move everything to YouTube.
I will, but I'm gonna treat the
Because YouTube are starting to make like long, like portrait short videos to combat TikTok videos.
really.
Yeah. So they have their own like story. They've always had like YouTube stories, but then now they're starting to do a thing called YouTube Shorts. So long, like Instagram Reels, basically long, short videos that you scroll through to get like
Wow.
short amounts of content. Lots of content in like a short amount of time.
And imagine Vine died so that all of this would come. All of this could be born because of Vine's death.
YouTube is a monopoly.
Yeah, Google's one.
They won't admit it. They've got 2 monopolies.
Yep.
They own
Search engines. Yep.
and they own video streaming.
Yep. And then Facebook owns the other side.
Yeah, they own Instagram, they own WhatsApp, they own Oculus for some reason.
Yep.
Why do they own Oculus?
Bro, it's big Mark Zuckerberg. What a guy.
YouTube rap something?
Rap something?
Yeah, so YouTube, so not YouTube, so Facebook is having a platform for rappers to rap on. Yeah. I don't fully understand it, but like, why does Facebook need that platform? How many people want vote? So my knowledge, parents are on Facebook.
Yeah.
Young kids are on Facebook
Nah.
anymore. Not really. It kind of died.
Facebook died for like the younger generations don't use Facebook. Older generation does, and some of our generation does as well.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's like, you know, like how I didn't have Discord before September. I think it's one of the things that people that just never really got with the time.
Yeah,
They didn't really feel like, why do I need Twitter? Like, all the memes here.
it's true.
You know.
Then you find out that Twitter's where it comes first. 9gag was banging back in the day. Oh my days.
So my brother used to hate on me for having 9gag because there was like beef between like Redditors and 9gaggers.
See, I only found out Reddit this year. No, end of 2020. Yeah, legit.
My brother always Reddit because my brother was League RuneScape.
RuneScape. What a game.
He plays RuneScape Classic, bro. He plays RuneScape Classic.
What, as in the one on the browser?
Yeah.
From way back. Yeah, that's what got me into WoW.
I played the new one pretty bad.
I haven't even played it. I legit.
Like RuneScape 3 or something.
Since I was like 8 or 9, I haven't played RuneScape.
My brother's a keyboard legend, but the reason that pisses me off though is because you know League and you know RuneScape, they're very clicky games. So while I'm trying to sleep, click, 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 bro, like, piss me off so
Yeah. Yeah, League especially, because League is a MOBA like Dota.
yeah, it's like hot.
Click, 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 click.
I never understood in RuneScape why you couldn't just decide where to go and have that character just walk that way. Or you have to keep clicking.
You have to click, yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing which I never really liked about it. Like the control wise, it was weird.
And the combat was so good. It was like,
hey, combat was sick, man. Combat was sick. It was wavy. It was wavy, man. I'm telling you. The only thing that was missing was like abilities, which is why I then got into WoW, because in WoW it encompassed both. It encompassed movement with WASD, which was mad. You could also move with just a mouse if you just click both clicks. Yeah. There's also an auto run button, which was like, whoa. And then you've got abilities, and there's different classes with different abilities. And back then, there weren't even all the classes that are available now. Banging. This guy's sleeping. Because you're not a real gamer. Listen, you're one of them other guys. Like, you never played a real game. This is real. The real game. It's a real man's game. That's a real man's game.
My issue with RPGs is that like there's so much grind to do.
But this is the thing. There's no grind. Everyone that's never played it says there's a grind. The grind comes, right, there is a grind. The grind comes at the end. So once you max level 60, that's where the grind starts. And you got your dailies and this and that. I can't lie to you, that gets a bit tiring. But to get there, it's you just follow a story, there's progression. And it really is, like, the story is so deep and in depth. It's actually interesting.
I have no idea what WoW is about, but I'm assuming there's like different plot.
Bro, the story of WoW, you could make an entire Marvel cinematic. You can make a WoW cinematic universe with films and TV series and different character arcs. If you look into it, there's videos on YouTube. Yeah, I forgot his name. He makes like the lore. No. He makes like lore videos, so he explains things. Some of these videos are like 3 hours long, 3.5 hours long, and it's just explanation.
My boy Haroon used to do Star Wars lore. And like I used to watch some of his videos, and like I never watched any Star Wars movies. I've never watched any.
Never.
Like, no, that's not true. I've seen the 7th one, the 8th one.
So you watch the dead ones? Yeah, the new ones.
Disney ones, yeah.
Oh,
You know
bro.
what? Because I started with episode 1 because I didn't know. I started with episode 1 with Padme and Anakin and them and Leia. No, Padme was in the second one, but yeah. I watched that one with Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi, right?
Ah, yes, that's a good one.
So boring.
I like that one. I like the end. I like the last 10 minutes.
What people saying this is a classic? I didn't realize that A New Hope is the
It's
first
4,
one.
5, 6. Yeah,
I didn't know, so it ruined it for me.
I
have
see.
Disney Plus, I can't watch if I wanted to. I can't sit down and watch things anymore. Like I have to be doing something. I have to be like really invested. This is why I like games, because I'm always like I'm doing something.
Have you watched One Division?
No,
Watch it.
is it good?
Oh my god. I went in skeptical. I didn't think it was gonna be good. I was thinking, because I knew it was like in the form of like a TV. It's like a TV series within a TV series, and I was like, what the hell is this?
I don't even know what it's about.
Bro, watch it. I'm telling you, watch it. All the episodes are out now. Last one came out yesterday.
The MCU, in my opinion, is one of the greatest things to happen in media, but also one of the worst things to happen in media.
Why worst?
Okay, so I knew about Iron Man and Doctor Strange and Black Panther and Ant-Man and all these Marvel characters before the first Iron Man movie even came out.
Okay, yeah, because you were like me, we were comic book
Yeah.
Andes.
I used to read a couple of comic books, but I was never really, because I didn't have money for it. I just
Library, bro, it's free.
oh, listen. I wasn't out of my house until like year 8.
Fair, that's fair. I had the library
So,
like 5 minutes away from me, so
I had games, right? So there's one game I had called Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and it had Captain America and Thor and Spider-Man. I knew Spider-Man because of Toby, right? I knew Spider-Man because of Toby Maguire. That was like
the
my
real
guy.
Spider-Man.
And that cartoon,
Yeah. The old, oh my god.
I watched it all on Disney Plus, bro. Anyway,
Love it. Childhood.
but that show and watching Avatar: Legend of Aang again was like,
Bro, Avatar Legend of Aang is fantastic. It's amazing. Amazing.
in my opinion,
Amazing.
probably arguably the best cartoon to ever come out. One of the, not including anime, because Dragon Ball Z is really good, but like in terms for kids, bro.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
And the story, the emotion,
There's everything from Zuko to not Korra, Katara, bro, everyone.
General
Iroh.
his uncle, bro, was my favorite character in that whole show.
Uncle Iroh's fantastic.
Bro, I swear God, bro, a cartoon, bro, like 3 things have ever made me like cry, right? Like I don't, like I really don't, bro. 3 things made me cry, bro. You know the scene where like it's like there's tales of Ba Sing Se,
Yes,
and
yes.
He's singing for his son.
Yeah.
Bro, he starts singing a song. I'm like, what the fuck? I found out that the voice actor, he wanted to have that scene with him singing because he found out he was diagnosed with cancer and he died during He died during the thing. So the last season, I think, was done with a different voice. His name is Mako, Mako, I think. And when he found out he had cancer, he wanted to do that scene of him who General Iroh was in who he is inside. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. And then he did that song, and I was like, fuck, man, that was so bad.
I don't even know what to.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
yeah,
Bro,
literally.
you're gonna make me cry right now. Jeez.
At the end of it, in the credits, it says like, "Oh, in loving memory of Mako." I was like, "Fuck."
Wow. Wow.
Bro, like his character arc in that whole show is so bad. But it's so good. Like it's so bad how good it was, because like it shows like pain.
Wow. No, that's wow. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to rewatch the whole thing now. Now that you said that, there's always these little scenes. Why'd you do that? I have to rewatch the whole thing.
No, that whole episode, bro. That whole episode, bro. I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't watch, bro. That when Appa goes missing, and then when Appa goes missing, and then you can see that that Aang is looking for him, and Appa's looking for Aang, and then at the end of it, there's like Aang is sleeping, and there's a flashback to when he first met Appa. He's like, "Oh, you
On his baby is yeah.
I could do it. I could do it. That fuck, what else did it? I can't remember the other times. But that one was so bad. I was like, fuck, man.
I
Oh,
remember.
you know when have you seen Onward?
Nah.
It's a very new Pixar movie. It's a very
Is it the blue one with Chris Pratt and someone else?
But yeah,
Tom Holland, yeah.
The ending part, I was like, fuck, man, that was such an emotional movie.
Yeah, and I didn't cry for that. I cried when.
I didn't cry for it, but that was emotional. You know what? When we cry, you know when Bolt. Remember Bolt, the superhero?
Yeah.
When they die, when they think they're about to die in the fire, and she's like, "You're a good boy," and I'm like, "Oh no, don't do this to me."
But you were young at the time, though, right?
Of course.
Yeah. You know, like you watched it last night and you cried. Because that'd be concerning.
No. And no, like when I say cry, I don't mean like tears rolling down my eyes. Aside from the Avatar one, that one was
Just like eyes watering up, and you're like, yeah. That happened to me with The Walking Dead, the Telltale Walking Dead game, the first one. In the end, where you have to kill.
When Joel died in The Last of Us 2, I was.
Bro, it's because it gives you the choice. When you play as Clem.
I didn't get to choose this, bro.
Oh, okay. Nah, so the worst part, you play the whole episode with Lee, and you had the choice to amputate your arm or not because he got bit.
Yeah.
And you sort of know in the back of your head, this guy's gonna turn, like he's gonna die, he's gonna become a walker. But there's a bit of hope, and you always think, and you're playing to the end, and you're like, rah, maybe he's gonna survive. And then in the end, it gives you the choice, and he gives Clementine the gun, and he says like, you have to.
Wait, why can't you amputate him?
What do you mean?
Why can't you just amputate the arm? Or did it not?
He did. So he gives you the choice to amputate. So he gets bit on his wrist or something, and the infection grows up to here. So you amputate your own arm. You can choose not to, or you can do it. So I did it because I thought, okay, cool, it's gonna keep him. You know, he's gonna survive. In the end, it's spoiler alert, of course, but a bit too late now. But yeah, it gives you the choice. You give Clementine the gun, and you play as Clementine, and you either choose Lee, or you choose to kill Lee to stop him from turning, or you can just walk away, and he turns, and he basically. 2010? I don't know. 2010? 2009?
Not before The Last of Us?
Walking Dead, Telltale, Walking Dead. Original came out. 2012. April 2012.
Oh shit, a year before The Last of Us, okay.
Yeah, April 2012. Yeah, 9 out of 10 on Steam. 4.1 out of 5 on the Apple App Store.
I heard it was a good game.
It was amazing.
I wanted to play the Batman Telltale game, but I never got it.
I've got all of them. I've played every single Telltale game other than The Walking Dead, the final season? Huh?
What have we been going for, by the way?
How long have we been going for?
How long is the stream around?
2 hours and 4 minutes now.
Dude, it's been that long, you know.
Yeah,
It really
it's
has
a
been that long.
conversation, isn't it? When it's a conversation, it just flows.
I'm having a good time.
Same. I'm
I thought we were
enjoying
gonna
it.
do it an hour. I thought we were gonna do like an hour.
Nah, man. Listen, the convo just flowed. We can wrap it up though, because we don't want to talk about everything right now. You know, we can.
I can talk for days, bro. You know, I think
We
whenever
both.
we had like a conversation on like Instagram or something, like we've always had like a good chunk of text.
And we end up voice noting because we don't want to type anymore.
Yeah, literally. That's why I wanted to do this with you, because like if there's one person I can have like a real like a good opinion, like respectable opinion. I'm plugging you right now, bro. It would be no, but I had these conversations. I remember back in the days in uni, me and Jet used to have these conversations. Me and Sari used to have these conversations. I used to have conversations with my brethren, like conversation, like what's called dialogues. Really,
Yeah.
it's really good. It's like it's very humanizing.
Yeah, and I think and it's just like it's just a conversation. That's the thing. We're not talking. We spoke about different things, different topics, but it's really and truly it's just a conversation.
The lockdown, what happened in June. Unfortunately, we've had these conversations. No, but like I can talk for days, bro.
Yeah, same as me, man. I can't wait to sort of get back into streaming. Tomorrow we're gonna start. We go again, because I just want to talk. I just want to talk and get everything. I have all this buzzing energy, and I'm like, yes, I need to get it out of me somehow. So I'm just making videos.
It's a Spider-Man project because it's something that I can talk about so in depth because I grew up with this stuff. And retrospectives are something that I really enjoyed doing, watching when I was young. When not even younger, even like now, I love watching like critiques and I'm not a writer, which is why I never thought I could do it. But what I am good at doing is like naturally just talking. So
Yeah, I wanna review. I wanna do like a little One Division review video because I watched it and I feel like I have to. Like it's
you did a review on
it's
Borat,
nuts.
right?
Yeah, I did a review on Borat. It was like a quick one. I wanna do like I wanna do a quick one, and then I wanna also do a very in-depth long one where I go like episode by episode and sort of analyze. Because there's
Sodi, or you're not going to do like just one long.
it'll be one long critique video. So I'll have two videos, a short one, and then the one long one.
There's this guy on YouTube. His name is Luke Stevens. He does critiques of games, and the reason why I liked it because he did one for The Last of Us, and I watched it just before The Last of Us 2 came out, just to remind myself about that game because I didn't want to play it again until I wanted to become a streamer. I was like a streamer, a creator, and be like, yeah, let me just play this game on camera. But yeah, his Last of Us 2 critique was like 5 hours long, and I fucking watched it in two sittings.
Yeah, but I mean, I think things like that, it's something that even like this podcast, you can just put it on in the background and just listen to it. It's an easy listen or an easy watch.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I want to.
And it's a case of whether you either agree with the opinion or you don't agree with the opinion.
Yeah.
And doing it live stream, like anyone who doesn't share the same opinion can always enter in the chat or use racial slurs.
Don't do that, you'll get banned. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that's the thing. Like even with streaming, like I want to make my content like easy to listen or easy to watch, where you can just have it on in the background. You don't need to be like actively watching what's happening on the screen. You can just boom, put it on in the back. If you feel like something calls to you, you turn. Let's have a look. Let's have a listen. Click on the tab maybe. Other than that, like it's just there. Like I'm just there. I'm just a voice in your head right now. You man just waffling in the background while I get stuff done. Exactly. Just like that. Just like that.
You've got nice friends.
Hey, I mean, listen, it's the community.
Yeah.
It's the community. That's the community I'm trying to build.
This is I love my friends. My friends are like my family, and friends are like my brothers. But I feel like when you have like a business, when you have like a business plan, you have to stop making content or stop making a product for your friends.
Yeah,
Because
that's my
your
big
friends
thing.
grew up with you. and they're either gonna agree with everything you do or support you, whatever. But you have to reach out to people that may not agree with you, that may not, because, like, for example, like something as small as swearing. I'm trying to swear less so that when I make a video, I'm not swearing as much. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
my
certain
mom hates
words.
swearing, so I've tried to stop swearing in my
Bro, even
videos.
I don't like it.
She
Even I
hates
don't
it.
like it.
I swear on
My
stream. Stream's cool, but
my friend my friend swears like his mouth is a toilet, bro. But let me tell you something.
yeah,
Bro. He's my age. He's our age, right? He lives in a house with his parents, and he'll shout out, "Fuck!" while we're playing COD. I'm like, "You fucking bro! How the fuck do you do this? How the
yeah,
fuck do
I
you do
can't.
this?" He's like, "Yeah, bro. Like, and then he would say to me like, "Oh yeah, my parents ain't got me on lock." I'm like, "Bro, there's your parents having me on lock, and then there's screaming out f bombs and c bombs on stream." I'm like, "Bro, there's a difference. Not on stream, bro.
Cursing top tier. Gotta love cursing.
Bro, can we have a swear tier list?
Bro, we might as well.
S tier has to be fucked though. That's like the
Like,
best one.
oh yeah. Listen, you can use that for anything. There can be good things, bad things, okay things. You can use that for anything. Anything. I might have to do that. A tier list. Swearing tier list.
Where do we put the forbidden one?
Well, the forbidden one. The one that I get called in Rainbow Six lobbies. Mr. Sleepy knows about that one. Yeah, that's the forbidden one. Don't know. This episode is brought to you by.
Isn't this like a great way of ending your career though? Like, hear me out, right? Let's say you have like this huge following of people, right? You have this huge following, people committing. Like, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out.
All right, I'm gonna let you finish.
Then you put out an announcement saying you're gonna say the word on stream or on YouTube video, whatever, right? And it's just that. Then everyone sees it because it generates so much hype, so much trending, because this guy said it, right? By the time YouTube takes down your video, you've made so much money monetizing off that channel that you could retire.
I mean, yeah, in theory that could work, but if you put out a tweet, if you're big like that, and you put out a tweet or an announcement, it's probably gonna, like, the word's gonna spread around, and Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, whoever will just ban your channel straight,
Yeah, I think it's like,
or at least shadow ban.
I think it was like when have you seen the KSI did a video with PewDiePie on PewDiePie's channel? It was like them, like a joint meme review, and at the end of it, do you know what an alporn is?
No.
So okay, it's like a really long Scandinavian horn. It's those really long ones. So for some reason PewDiePie challenged KSI to get one. So he got one, and then on their joint video at the end they did "My Heart Will Go On" by what's that? Celine Dion, the Titanic song, right?
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
PewDiePie is playing the flute, and KSI's got JJ's got the alphorn, and they do a really really bad, like, ear. Can I say ear rate? I don't know if I can say that.
I think you can say that in the game, you know, in a
Yeah?
video game, yeah,
I can say that, right?
in a video game,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
At the end of the video, right? Their video got got demonetized for copyright.
For what? Well, like DMCA.
Yeah,
It got DMCA'd for their own. Oh my days! I mean, some girl got DMCA'd on her Twitch channel. Got, I think, taken down because she was humming. So the DMCA it's a law. I want to talk about it that's a whole separate topic for a podcast. Yeah, like DMCA laws are so bad.
The KSI PewDiePie thing, I guarantee it was done on purpose. I'm pretty sure someone in YouTube purposefully watched that video and then striked it, because you're talking the biggest YouTuber in the world with the biggest UK YouTuber in the world. I mean, technically PewDiePie's UK. Technically he's in the UK.
Is he down?
Is he here now? I don't know because he's moved all over. Like,
He lives in UK.
does he live here now?
Yeah, he's settled here.
Ah, what guy?
Right.
Nice.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
all the
so, like,
places.
he did the I call it the Drake thing, where you start off in one place, trend there, then you move somewhere else. Because Drake doesn't have to move; he just has to say Habibti in a
Yeah, he
song.
says Habibti and he says Wagwan
Yeah,
fam.
one, one.
Ayo, I love my London people. Hey,
Yeah,
you're cheesing me, dog.
yeah.
Hey,
He just has to like say words that trends in like that part of the world, right?
man
PewDiePie
knows.
PewDiePie lived in Sweden, then I think he lived in Italy when he went to go see like his
I think he
now
went
wife
Sweden, Italy, LA, Tokyo, and now he's in
lived
the UK.
for a while. Yeah,
Yeah.
so when you move, obviously your VP. Can you do it with a VPN? Can you do it with a VPN? Can you trend in America if you use a VPN? Because if I trend in the UK,
Yeah.
I'm trending to 60 million people, right?
Yeah.
If I trend in the US, I'm trending to 700 million people.
True. Yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
Apparently he lives
I
in
don't know.
Brighton.
Yeah, he lives in Brighton now.
Ah. Wow.
Yeah, he's retired. Like he says he's retired now, which means he just does meme review and like a stream of like Minecraft or something. He's not trying to grow his channel. Doesn't need to
He
anymore.
doesn't need to. People sub to him just because they just look at his subs, and
Yeah,
that's the thing. Once you're big enough, people will just sub and follow just because it's like fashionable to do it. I was talking about it earlier today.
I'm pretty sure like there were bots made. There were bots made to
Million
subscribe
percent,
to
million percent. Like India's a big place, but I don't think. I mean, this is ignorant speaking. I don't think that many people in India have Google accounts to actually subscribe to T series.
Yeah, yeah. The reason why I always had a YouTube channel, a YouTube account, was because of the subscriptions and
Yeah,
the algorithm essentially. So it recommends channels to me or recommends videos to me based on what I watch. So I get mostly tech videos. I get mostly like retrospective and critique videos of video games.
I got a YouTube channel in 2010 when I started watching YouTube, and the first YouTuber I ever watched was Chris Smooth playing NBA 2K11, and then I watched his other video which was Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, and that's what got me into NBA 2K and Call of Duty, and that was it.
First videos I remember, bro. I think it was Nigihiga, bro. I think it was like the whole how to be ninja, how to be gangster videos, like those little.
Those were sick. Those were sick.
That guy is a legend, bro. You know, they tried to cancel him.
Who?
Ryan Higa.
But who tried to cancel him?
The
The internet.
the black community, I think, because of
Because of his name.
because of his username.
But doesn't it mean something in?
Nah, bro. So apparently, right? He said he put it as Nigihiga because people kept pronouncing his. This is what he said. He said people kept pronouncing his last name wrong as Higa, not Higa.
Right.
So if he puts Nigihiga, people will say Nigihiga instead of the other thing.
Uh-huh. Right.
Something Higa.
I see.
Higa. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Apparently that's what he said, but apparently they're trying to cancel him for that. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. This guy was like the OG, OG YouTuber. Like,
Well.
I never saw that though. You know, I never
Well,
saw that.
I don't know. I never knew that at all. I just thought it meant something because I'm sure Niga means something in Korean or Japanese. I forgot which one now.
I know in like China it means
Well,
Yeah.
there you go. There is.
I don't know if it's true. I learned that from a Russell Peters joke. I don't even know if he was talking the truth because
Probably. I don't know. Like I have no clue. That lad was named Niga since I was a wee lad. Exactly. It's so true. Like if people are trying to cancel him now, what's the point? You should have cancelled him in 2006 or whenever he made his YouTube channel.
if you remember the How to Be Ninja video, he says a ninja can disguise himself as anything, right?
Yeah.
And at the end, one of the last ones he does was, oh, he can even be and he says the F word, and then like and not fuck. He says the F word, and then he has Sean do this.
and just walk off.
Damn.
And I was like, so you didn't get cancelled for that?
That's the thing. Back then, getting cancelled was
It was unheard of.
yeah, it wasn't really heard of unless you did something crazy, like you had to do something disgusting and heinous.
Like
Yeah,
R. Kelly.
exact. And even back then, R. Kelly wasn't getting cancelled.
Chris
They were
Brown
just
as well.
like, oh, it's okay.
I feel like,
Shout out to the Boondocks.
bro, how did a generation of people that grew up watching South Park, Family Guy, and Boondocks, how did this happen? How did this happen?
I think many people watched those things and then they were like, huh, something's not right.
Our generation had Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, and Russell Peters, and our generation had Boondocks,
Yeah.
Family Guy, and
Family Guy, South Park, American Dad, GTA.
GTA, bro. Like, how did we end up like this?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I am streaming right next to you. What's up? This guy's watching the markets. Look at this guy.
You know,
Man, like, Banks. Thanks for the follow.
You still invest? Follow my channel too.
Oh yeah. Follow. Oh wait, that's your YouTube. In fact, let me just do. I think it's in the command.
If the people
There we go.
Those uncultured virgins, yeah, I'm a virgin.
It's true. It's very true. Yeah, no, it's true. Like at the end of the day, it's like, what can we do? Like all we can do now is basically keep up with the times and live and watch what we say.
Logan Paul or like Jake Paul, I can't remember which one they said that like there's a chance that cancel culture is gonna go soon because it's probably just that one generation, and there is a chance that it's probably going to be assumed that like we're going to teach our kids how we were, right?
And then they'll kill cancel culture.
Yeah, because the let's just say the SJWs probably don't. I'm not gonna say it. They probably don't reproduce. It might be, but they might not. They'll probably be smaller. I'm trying to say like.
Yeah, no, it's true. Because if they're always
Yeah.
offended by everything, I don't see how they're gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, listen, hopefully cancel culture, I think, is the worst thing that's come out of like humanity. We just have too many people, as I said before, that are too quick and they want to get angry. They want to just get angry for something. It's like they have too much time in their day.
They're so angry for no reason.
It's like, I want to be angry. I want to be angry. Give me something to be angry about.
Reason. Be angry for a reason. Don't be angry for no reason. Don't stop reaching.
Exactly. There's no need to reach. There's so many things in this world that you can and should be angry about.
Yeah.
You can and should be, and
Yeah.
you're not.
Isn't one of them. But you know.
Is what it is, man. Is what it is.
Yeah.
But 2 hours 22 minutes. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, let's
Just wrap it up. Cool. This is good.
It actually went a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh, you went in with bad expectations.
No. I thought there was gonna be points in our conversation where we're gonna have like awkward silences or nothing to talk about or blah blah blah. Which we had a solid flow.
Yeah. Up until just now, we had a good flow.
Yeah, but we're ending it, right?
That's also true. So technically, it's still a good flow.
Exactly.
And
It's like saying, oh yeah, the movie was really bad at the credits.
yeah.
I think someone said that, and the Marvel was like, what if we put something after the credits?
Yeah, they were like, oh, damn, that's a good point. Okay, post-credit scene, guys. Marvel, Marvel's given me trust issues. Every film now, I have to watch the credits.
Oh no, it's guaranteed. Even the games, even the everything.
Everything, bro. Every film, not even Marvel. It can be any film. I have to watch the post-credits because I just want to see. Want to see. I don't trust anyone anymore.
The next podcast, whenever we end up doing, because I do want to do this again.
We can make it like a weekly thing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. And
Or
then,
bi-weekly. But weekly maybe.
Do you want to do it? I do one, you do one.
Yeah, sure. Oh, what is that? Do you want to get that?
You have a landline.
No, it's the main door downstairs.
Ah.
It's weird though. I'm not expecting delivery.
Ooh,
Wait,
do you need, do I need to call someone?
not me. Some delivery.
Oh.
Don't get kidnapped.
What is the bomb? Can I say bomb? Oh no.
In a video game.
In a video game, yeah. Search and destroy.
Search and destroy, exactly. Planting the bomb, planting the diffuser. That's that.
Alright, bro.
Um,
So yeah, so do you do one and I do one, and then you do
Yeah.
one, I do one? Yeah?
we can do that, or we can both stream at the same time. Like we can work that out. We can do that. We can work it out off stream, see how it goes. But yeah, if you got anything to shout out, make sure you all follow.
Alright, just subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow my Twitch. So, follow my Instagram.
How many
as well.
Z's do you have again?
It's
Two.
So the Twitch, yeah, it's two, so it's two.
So-
So
The link's here. Yo. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Kidnappings.
What? Did the audience have questions while he's gone? Jet, what you saying? Man, like Chris Cowboy. I don't know you, but hi. It's Sleepy. Hi. How you doing? I think that's it. There's a bunch of other people that I'm talking to.
No, he's not coming here.
Where you at?
He's just got somewhere.
You guys ain't got no questions?
Yeah, he's got the thing already.
Mad. That's crazy.
What is this?
You know the guy that sent me the plain T-shirt?
Oh, that's him.
That's him. He's the guy that owns it. Oh, mad.
Yeah, I agree.
Hello.
you're
Sorry.
back.
I'm back. Yeah, so it was the guy, if anyone's seen my last video, I'm wearing the plain T-shirt. By the plain shop, plain white tee. So he's got his plain decks. It's gonna be backwards, isn't it? Yeah, it's backwards.
No, I don't know.
It's backwards.
Yeah, it's backwards.
Yeah. But yeah, this is it. He's got his playing cards. Yeah, actually, I'll open them afterwards. But yeah. So he just came to deliver it. I thought he was gonna send it. I didn't think he'd actually come and hand deliver. But anyways, we're here. That's your Twitch. Let me shout out your YouTube.
Yeah. Next one, I'm gonna talk about how the MCU ruined Marvel. Because I didn't finish that point.
Yes, we can talk about those.
I'll talk about it though.
Make sure you subscribe, follow, and yeah, we can do this. We can make this a weekly thing. We'll figure out like a day where we can just do the podcast, right?
I mean, I'm free most days of the week.
Same.
Outside of my uni time, so like this time, I'm cool.
That's cool. We'll work it
I'm
out.
going back to work on April 12th, so we got time.
Okay, yeah, we got time. We got a couple weeks, and then from there we'll.
Because I'm only doing weekends. I don't care. I'm not. I'm gonna take a little. I'm gonna just do weekends. I
Yeah.
think the more times I work, the more chance I have of getting fired again.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Actually, all this work I'm doing for my boss, you can't. I'm making videos for my.
It's true.
Like, it's crazy.
That's what you gotta use. You gotta have that over his head now, for the rest of your career there.
Everyone, if you remember the old Spider-Man games, my Twitch starting like I think tomorrow, I'm gonna be streaming all. I'm gonna be streaming all the video games from like the PS2 games, PS1 games, and then the PS3 games. So yeah, tune in.
Make sure you hit that up.
How they work.
Make sure you hit that up. Follow that. Subscribe to his YouTube. It's all free. And yeah, exactly.
We charge you a penny.
Once he hits affiliate, hit him with all the prime subs. For now, hit me with the prime subs.
One day I can get my own G Fuel.
Spray that Jeff Bezos. Damn, Jeff Bezos is not trying to redistribute the wealth.
Yeah, I'm not subscribed to you anymore.
Oh,
I don't know why. Unsubscribed.
oh, because you have to every month. You can do it once for free, but you have to manually do it. Yeah, you have to manually do it. Otherwise, it doesn't do it with Prime. If you pay for like a sub, like normal, it will just roll over to the next, to the next, to the next.
feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, but with Prime, you got to do it manually. Yeah, Prime Sum does not auto renew. Dumb. Shake my head. Indeed.
Subscribe free with Prime. You're gonna get the overlay.
Yes, Jeff Bezos is gonna pop up on the screen. Is he?
Does not make the noise.
I don't know.
Oh, whatever.
Also, Will, do you have enough YouTube subs for a custom URL?
Yeah, you need to have 100.
I think I got one.
Yeah, you've got one.
Yeah, I do have one. I don't know if you subbed. I don't know if I should end the stream or not. Oh, actually, I need to talk to Mr. Chris anyway when he comes back.
You know I subbed.
Yeah.
You're streaming something else later?
No. So I'm gonna start streams properly tomorrow. Is it YouTube.com Willmatic? Yes, that is correct. You click on that and it comes up with me.
When I get my first 100 subs, I'm gonna make my custom URL.
So get into 100 subs.
Get me to 100 subs. I'm at 41 now.
Oh, I need to change the Nightbot command. Yeah, you're at 41.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
I don't even know 41 people, so someone's subscribing.
there you go. Other people are taking notice and they're doing good things. And you're making
Wait. 1 second.
making good content. Don't know. But yeah. Guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna wait till Chris comes back because I've got some questions to ask him about WoW. But yeah, this is gonna become a weekly thing, hopefully. The command YouTube has been edited successfully. Jets or Jetski, the main mod, the best mod. Get paid soon. Thank you for the entertainment. No worries.
My mom came into the room.
That's fine. She wanted to be part of the podcast.
Yeah, she did.
She get the mum cast.
Yeah, she wanted to co-sign herself.
Yeah. Get the mum cast. But yeah.
I'm a bit, yeah.
Calm. Are you streaming tonight?
Yeah. What time is it? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah?
If not the Spider-Man stuff, then they're gonna be shooting COD.
Okay. So then stream COD later. It's 7 o'clock now. We've been going for 2.5.
Spider-Man thing actually on Friday. Once I'm done with uni, that we can do like next little Friday night.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, because I'm gonna crack this thing out in like a day. Once I crack this out, quick as possible. I know this one's kind of
Okay. That's cool then.
Kind of short.
In that case, Chris is back. Got some questions. Take care. Adios. Goodbye. My camera's still on. Okay, cool. Yeah, mum podcast. I will drop 10 gifted, bro. Hey, mum, you have to come. Not now. Wait. Later on, in the coming weeks, we'll have to talk on stream for 10 gifted subs. She said, Well, she's not feeling the best right now, so yeah, she got vaccinated, and yeah, the first day afterwards, it's a bit mad. Yeah, you get the shivers and all that, but big congrats to her. They're clapping for you. So congrats, well done. She did not believe in the 5G towers. Lyric clap too. I don't have that emote. I'm sorry. Unless it's on the chat and not in my OBS, I don't have it. But what was I going to say? Mr. Chris, we have come to the part in my my WoW career where I will be transferring Horde. However, I'm in a predicament. I have 2 characters now that are 60. Yeah, when I finish in about 10 minutes, we'll order some food. Yeah, I've got 2 characters that are 60. One is Horde, one is Alliance. None are on your realm, I believe, which is Draenor. Should I go to Draenor, or should I just transfer my Alliance to where my Horde is? That's a question. That's my predicament right now. I'm more than happy to do so. I can do it right now. Once stream finishes, I'll basically just do it. Because I'm gonna have to redo something anyway. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Should change this to just chatting. Just chatting.
Oh, look at that today. I was just showing Sam some classics.
Bruh, is that armor? What a guy.
Interesting.
I think Chris might still be out. So I was just talking to nobody just then. Oh, I mean, the only thing you can't do to go from separate realms is mythic. It doesn't matter all to me. You can do whatever you want. I see. Okay. Because then that would save me. Because basically, yeah. Because then that would save me anyway. Because then I'd just have to transfer realm, and then transfer horde, rather than realm, and then horde on top of that. Mythic raiding. I could just make a Draenor character and just level. Like, it's so fast. I could speedrun it on stream actually. It's so fast. I didn't realize how fast it is. Draenor is good because it's high pop and loads of guilds and stuff. Yeah. I might go, I've been feeling to just go to Draenor. Like, that realm, I leave it behind in 2012. It did me well. I grew up on it. Got some tears. I'll leave some characters behind there anyway. But yeah, I might just take the plunge. We'll be saying goodbye to Blade's Edge.
I haven't met him, but I saw it.
It's gonna be great.
Like, face to face.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Oh, Charlie Sloth. When we saw Charlie Sloth.
No, remember we saw Dave outside.
Oh, Dave. Yeah, we saw Dave. We also saw Charlie Sloth. Yeah.
That was
Yeah. You remember he just looked at us and he was like,
the Dave one was interesting.
Dave is so awkward, man. He's so awkward. Right now I'm playing classic, and yeah, I've noticed playing casually right now since they all completed heroic now for real. Waiting for the updates. Yeah, that's calm. My guild on Alliance are basically falling apart, so no one's raiding. So I have not done a thing other than daily quests and renown and mount grinding. Whoa. Oh. There we go. Other than mountain grinding, and now I can actually change this to 50 hertz. There we go. Yeah, so I'm fully down. I might just transfer Draenor
100 M's.
with my druid, paladin, and do I wanna? I don't know if I want to change my other guys. It's a lot of money, but I did get that Twitch sub money coming, so and it is for the stream.
Whoa.
So we'll see. I'll let you know though. I'll probably message you in game. And yeah. Are you excited for TBC? Burning Crusade. That's when I joined. I joined at the end of Crusade. It's true. That's the thing. Like, and alt leveling is so easy, so easy. I didn't realize how easy it was until I made one, and I was like, wow. Excited for TBC. Yeah, I don't know. I might jump to classic. The grind is tough though on classic. Like, I remember it. It's especially from like 60 to 70, bro. But it's worth it because you're just jumping from area to area in Outlands. But yeah, I'll message you in game for sure. In the coming days, it might be tonight. I might just do something. We'll see. We'll see. That's calm. All right then. I'm not gonna keep you for too long. We will reconvene tomorrow. Thank you very much, guys. Whoever and however many of you there were watching. Hopefully, had some good entertainment. We spoke about a bunch of things. The next episodes and podcast will be named, hopefully, and we will have a bit more structure with like topics of conversation that we want to talk about. But yeah, it's been real. It's been fun. And I hope to see you all again soon. Well, tomorrow. Streams will start normally. What time tomorrow? Oh, that's a good point. What time is it now? 7. Do we want an early one or a later one? That's something that I still haven't decided. I might actually start. What time did I start today? It's been 2.5 hours, so 4:30 roughly. I might start 4:30, 4:35, and then go till like 10, 11 maybe. Yeah. 4:30 or 5. We'll just do some recaps. Recap the week. You know, we can talk about the SN10 SpaceX flight, which ended up in Kaboom at the end, and just recap the week for like an hour or two, and then do whatever for the next 3. That's calm. Fantastic. Always good to see you too, Chris. Alright then. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me then. Camera needs to get adjusted and all that as well. It's been a while. But yeah, thank you guys. Take care of yourselves. I wonder, I know Finessa sometimes starts his streams early. Has he started today? He has. So go and raid Finessa. Stream tomorrow. I will do. /raid FX NSR. Make sure you go show him some love. He's gonna be dropping some 20 bombs. I'm in Discord with your bro. Calm. You playing armor with him as well. But yeah, I'm gonna catch you lot in a bit. Go shower Finessa with love. He's playing some duos right now. Hopefully he gets a win. Inspire him. Adios, love. Love.
We're in the safe zone. Enemy visitor here.
Thanks to the guys.
I'm just trying to find mine quickly.
I will do.
Yeah, put it on. Whenever you find this pitch and you have to see one. Yeah, it's Brendan.